sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that...
Famous taste of bubble yum. It's a great big hit at YUM.
Great taste. Number yum. The number yum taste in bubble gum.
Great taste, bubble yum. Got to go and get me some.
It's juicy. It's delicious. The famous taste of bubble yum. Great taste. So fine.
Famous flavor lasts a long, long time.
Great taste. Number yum.
The famous taste of bubble yum. The number yum taste in bubble gum.
I love meat sticks. Who's with me? Who loves them? Who loves a good meat stick? Chewing on it, sucking on it.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Are these your drugs?
Look, Dad, it's
Where
not...
did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
When you are raising your children, don't make the same mistakes that your parents made with you. Make new and better mistakes. Fuck up your children's lives in a way that is unique, so that one day when they hate you, at least they won't say that you are unoriginal.
I'm out here today talking shit to mailboxes on my rollerblade. So when I'm done with my Big Mac, I put my tray on top. You McDonald's looking piece of shit. Mailbox, more like this guy's litter box. You piece of shit. Who lives here? Sally and Jack Skellington? Piece of shit. Oh, hey, Tin Man. Sorry, I haven't seen Dorothy. You heartless piece of shit.
Fuck your team's meeting and fuck teams. Your bullshit team's meeting could have been an email, but instead, there you are, pretending to be interested, while Michael from marketing takes a mighty shit with his microphone unmuted. How the fuck do people still not know how to mute and unmute a microphones after all this fucking time? Fuck me. Say no to Teams meetings organized by lonely motherfuckers with nobody to talk to. And instead, fake a connectivity issue and do something joyful with your day. Fuck Teams. That is all.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it!
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is BF Live. Hey, everybody. How are we doing out there in the Streamshow hood? What is good today on a Monday, November 18th? Here we go, folks. We're going to start off another week of life and another week of podcasting. How are you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening once again. Well, we know. That's right. It's high noon where I'm at on the East Coast of the United States right here. BF Live. Oh, yeah. That's right. We had a weekend. How was your weekend, folks? Did you have a weekend? Boy, let's see. We had started out Friday with that Mike Tyson, Jake Paul fight and everything. That kind of ended up being a stinker. Maybe some of us thought it was going to go that way. But yeah, it was also, John Bones Jones made his return to UFC. So that was like a sport highlight of the weekend. My Ravens didn't do so good. They kind of got beat by the Steelers. I know Cyke Clyde will be in the chat. Happy to talk about all that stuff. And it was our boy Perry Caravello's birthday yesterday. Oh, shit. We'll have to get into talking about that during our Perry Talk segment. We're going to get into a little Perry Talk today. And they go back with an old classic clip of Terry, his friend Terry from back in the day. So we're going to get into that a little bit. We'll get deep into the Perry Talk. How's everybody doing if you're just joining me, jumping over from Bob Levy from the Levy-verse? Hey, shout out Bob Levy. I don't know if he's still on, but he had Gary Garcia on today. Shout out Gary Garcia and all those guys, and Uncle Hack talking about tattoos, good tattoos, bad tattoos, all of that stuff. Kids that may or may not be theirs. A lot of fun in the afternoon. But we're going to hold it down for you the next 3 hours right here in the midday, right here on BF Live is what we're going to do. You know what we're going to do, folks. We're going to do our regular, the other news. We'll do our miserable news history moment. We'll do Cyke Labs content. We're going to do Soulful Horoscope readings. We are going to have a lot of fun in the midday for 3 hours. No one has more fun in the midday than we do right here on BF Live, folks. So we always like to start off with the chat family check-in. I trust and hope that everybody had a good weekend. Hopefully, maybe you enjoyed that fight. Let me know what you thought about that fight over the weekend with Mike Tyson. Did you know Jake Paul was going to win? Did you know Mike Tyson was not going to have the cardio and the legs? His legs just wouldn't make it, man. I think if he would have got in there a little close, he might have had some shots. If he could have got a shot, he might have had a good hard shot left in him for him. But Jake was just too smart. He knew, don't even let Mike get close enough to punch me in the first 2 rounds. He just got gassed for the whole thing. But yes, Monday, November 18th, folks. We don't care about if it's a Monday here, do we, folks? We don't do the case of the Mondays here, as this one says right here. Where is that? It's that.
It's like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Whoop. Try that again.
Uh-oh.
What?
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Not around here on BF Live. We're going to do our best to kill that case of the Mondays. I'm looking forward to starting off another week hanging out with the chat family, and let's see what this podcasting, where it takes me this week, folks. So let's do it, and let's get into it, folks. Let's start the show, because we got 3 hours to go. So I'm going to put my glasses on. I'm going to go over to my news desk, and before I do the news desk, I'm getting ahead of myself, because I'm here by myself. First, we got to do the chat family check-in. So this is where I put my goggles on. I go to my element, and I run the BF Live opening chat family check-in, and you let me know what you're up to today for this Monday, November 18th, folks, the BF Live opening chat family check-in. Let's go. What are you up to, chat? Come on.
Amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst
yourselves. Talk with me. Let's go to the top of the chat. You guys are awesome. I see that I got like 96 to 100 chats in here already. So you guys are itching to get into it and do it. So let's go with this Monday. On Esther checks in and says, happy Monday, you heathens. Much love and hoya. She sees all you fish-eyed fools in here. Good morning, on Esther checking in. And I will remind you that, as always, at the top of my chat is my PayPal preset tip options. Thank you in advance for that. On Esther checks in and says, make sure you hit that mother effing like button, suckers. All you fish-eyed fools. Rob, my aunt, is 4 months pregnant with my kid Saul. Good afternoon, BF, my Nogas, and my wonderful wife. I love you so much. Well, come on now. You know what she says. You know what we all tell you. Keep your eyes on the road, your hands upon the wheel, and avoid those lot lizards at all costs. How you doing? Blumels checks in and says, hello, friends. Rob, all from Blumels Defense Lawyer. Aloud says, 2 joints. It is a Perry night, so we're going to get into that during our Perry talk segment here on BF Live. 2 joins is getting the love from Blumels Defense Lawyer. Tits McGee checks in and says, Hoya chat family, love to my mister. Keep your hands on the wheel and your eyes on the road. Another name. It's Tits McGee. Good morning, Tits McGee. Two Joints says BDL, hello. Two Joints checks in with the new member thing. It says new member. Thank you, my friend. Two Joints. Thanks for checking in, man. 666 and bones up. Donkey Kongington checking in. What's good, Donkey? How you doing today, man? I'm going for your sound. Let's see, I can't find it fast enough. Donkey Kongington, you know I got to play it. Let me get to it. Here we go. Scroll. There it is. Cheers, everyone else from Donkey Kongington. Blummel's defense lawyer getting the love from Donkey Kongington. Blummel says, BF, my man, looking forward to another great show. Well, come on, man. Let's do it, man. You know what I like to say? We only get one good ride on this planet, so we're going to make the most of it and have the much fun as we can. Donkey, good morning, Maine from Two Joints. On Esther says, Two Joints, Blummel's, Donkey Kong, Hoya. Two Joints says, positive vibes to start off the week. Let's go. Hey, Auntie from Two Joints. Hoya, hashtag Rob's Tiny Penis Soul. Blyby checks in and says, good morning, BF, and chatters. He's having fun with the emojis. Bybee is a bro. Good morning, Bybee. Blummel's defense lawyer checks in and says, Esther Gano. Blummel's defense lawyer says, and am I the only one that likes Gano better than Hoya? I really have no idea what you're talking about. Bybee, what is up, homie, from Blummel's defense lawyer. Bybee giving the love, saying, hey, BDL, not much. Two Joints, Bybee, good morning. Dream Man checks in and says 666 and Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Let's do it. He's checking in. It's Space Chief 75, the bro you know. How you doing? Good morning. He says hey to everybody. On Esther checks in and says Gano and hashtag Blummels. Bybee checks in and says hey to Two Joints. Dream Man is giving the salutes out there. Salute to you. Bybee says hey Dream Man and Space Chief. On Esther shouts out Bybee, Dream Man, and gives a Hoya. Bybee getting the love from Space Chief 75. On Esther is giving the love to Space Chef 75. Bybee says hey to On Esther. Two Joints says these ads are great. Well, I'm glad you like them. I love throwing that lift-off reel. It gives the chance people come in, get into, they kind of jump in and get into the studio and kind of get into the flow of the show. And so I'm glad you look back for nostalgia. Let's see. On Esther Hoya from Space Chief 75. Dream Man says, Bybee, good morning from On Esther. Dream Man Buddy from Two Joints. Dream Man says, coffee and a joint. I am ready to go. Yeah. Two Joints knows exactly what's up because we are doing it.
We're doing it.
We are, in fact, doing it. What's up, Two Joints? Blummel's defense lawyer says, Dream Man. Trigger checks in and gets the shout out. What's up, Trigger? How you doing? Whoop, there you go. How you doing? Good morning. Dream Man says, speaking of which, hey, buddy, Two Joints. Two Joints says, I got it from watching you, Dad. You love those old ads in there. Blummel's defense lawyer says, can you imagine all the crusty cheese and spit and then on that microphone? You mean this microphone? I don't know. Let's see. Baja from Two Joints. A marijuana cigarette. That's right. Marijuana cigarette. They're smoking reefers. Those reefers. And the whole thing is, I heard that they habitually smoke marijuana cigarettes. Reefers. Bump, 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 bump. Oh, God knows, says Dream Man. Hashtag Trigger Hoya from On Esther. LOL Dream Man from Two Joints. Hey, Trigger from Bybee. I feed it, but you meant to say I feel it. I hope you meant to say I feel it anyway, Dream Man says. That's right. Hoya and good morning, guys, from Dream Man. I'm getting the shout out love from Blummel's defense lawyer. There's the Tom Dreesen link still running. Hoya from Cyke Clyde, from the twisted mind of Cyke Clydes. I got new funky fresh stuff from the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs, some great new face swaps and a lot of fun we're going to have during our Cyke Labs content segment coming up. Just a Guest checks in. He says he's number 12, but you know you're number 1, Just a Guest. How you doing, my friend? Happy Monday to you. Donkey Kongington says, On Esther, cheers. On Esther giving Cyke the love. Juggalette Jen checks in and says, pulling in from the Levyverse train station, toot toot, and whoop whoop. She's pulling in. Chat out all the chat family. Cyke Hoya from Donkey Kongington. Cyke getting the love from Blummel's defense lawyer. Dream Man says Perry has been using Terry as an excuse for not being gay for decades. Is that true, Perry?
Shut the fuck up.
It wasn't me that said it. Dream Man said that shit. Juggalette Jen checks in and says hello to me. Donkey says Jen, whoop whoop. Dang Lizard checks in from across the pond and says Hoya to everyone. Hoya and good morning / afternoon. It's 5 hours ahead, so you're kind of into the afternoon, ending your day over in the UK. How you doing, dang lizard? Whoop whoop, Donkey Kongington. Bobby says, hey to Cyke. Aunt Esther says, hashtag just a guess Hoya. Tits McGee says, my favorite 3 hours in a day. Thank you for that great compliment. Hey, Donkey Kongington from Bybee. Woo woo, Bybee from Juggalette Jen. Hoya from Just a Guess. Donks, Blummels, and Esther from Cyke Clyde. Blummel says, these 3 hours of sacred, I tell my boss I cannot work from 12 to 3. It's non-negotiable. There you go. Don't make me multitask during from 12 to 3. Tiz McGee says, the women's fight was the highlight for me. Thank you for your comment. You're not wrong about that. The women's fight was actually a more like legitimate fight. And Tiz McGee, if you happen to see Sports Heads, which I did with my boy Andrew just yesterday, we talked about how they said 50 million people around the world watched that on Netflix. And they said it was probably the highest viewed women's sporting event ever, a U.S. women's sporting event ever. So there you go. Quite international, actually. Bybee, my dude from Cyke Clyde. Dreamman says, Mike Tyson's knees and back are too fucked up. He was too stiff. You're not wrong, Dream Man. And so people were complaining saying that, this is a fix. This is a setup. Like we saw him doing all those quick sparring videos where he was just beating the shit out of his sparring guy. But what do you notice about that? The sparring dude wasn't a Jake Paul waiting to counter punch. So yeah, you're going to move fast and aggressive like that, but you're not going to do all that hokey fast shit when you got a guy eyeballing those punches. And what about the chewing on the glove? What did y'all think about the chewing on the glove part? I thought that was really, and it had to mess up his rhythm, right? Because he's like fighting and he's chewing on his glove, and then he's in the middle chewing when he's got to put his hand up or throw the next punch. So it was just a weird kind of thing. Let's continue on with Bybee saying, hey, to Just a Guess. Blummel's defense lawyer says, I think it was completely choreographed and rigged. I was hoping that it would not be that, but it ended up being that. It's so funny nowadays. I don't know, in this days of social media where we think that we're always being fooled, or even with football games. Like a lot of people talk about games being rigged. Even I complain about the referee football league because you can't enjoy a play until you see the referees kind of rule on it. But yeah, I don't know about rigged. Maybe just Mike. I think Mike thought that if I get him in the first round or two, I'll have a shot at beating him. But I knew the longer that the fight went, it was going to be advantage to the guy that had the better cardio, to the younger guy. On Esther checks in and says, Juggalette Jen, hashtag whoop whoop. Donkey says, Bybee cheers. Bybee says, what's up, Jen? Juggalette Jen shouts out on Esther. Blummel's defense lawyer says, you could tell Paul was taking it easy on him. It was completely WWE style, in my personal opinion. Well, I could tell by the end of the second round, you could tell Mike didn't have the cardio. He didn't have the gas no more. He was already starting to lose it in his legs right there. And I think from that point on, from the third round on, I do think that Jake Paul took it easy on Mike Tyson. And you saw certainly at the end of the fight by round 8 where he kind of just curtsied to him or bowed at him. I thought that was respectable for the young man to do. He could have said, man, this is my moment to go down in history as a guy that really beat Mike Tyson's ass, but I think he did the right kind of thing. Thanks for checking in, Blummels. Morning, BF. What's up, man? Thank you for being a new member here on BF Live. You guys are awesome. Tits McGee says, all weekend in random moments, my head would start singing, gano, 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 gano. Gano, 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 What are you gonna know? My sister Kathy checks in. Big sis checks in and says, Hoya, this is the opening BF Live chat family check-in. Shout out to 25 people. We're getting into the BF Live other news. We'll tack on a miserable news history moment at the end of that. That's Bob Levy from back in the Sirius Satellite Days and Miserable Men show. He's going to read the news, one of the newscasts from back in the days. We're going to have a lot of fun the rest of the day. I have a case of the 2525s. Well, come on. The 2025s. Let's go. Hoya, Kathy, and good morning from Two Joints. Ding Dong says Hoya to everyone and happy Monday from Mrs. Cyke Clyde. Ding Dong checking in. She's getting the love from Two Joints. She's getting the love from Mr. Cyke Clyde. Ding Dong, Hoya, Two Joints. Two Joints says Cyke Buddy. Ding Dong says hey to Cyke. On Esther shouts out my sister Kathy. Good afternoon, Ding Dong from Blummels. Cyke getting the love from Dream Man. He's bricked up. Ding Dong saying hello to Aunt Esther. My Dang Lizard says the thing that makes me think fixed fight, Tyson did nothing when Jake Paul was clinching. Jake Paul didn't finish Tyson when he ran. He did. I believe he did that out of respect, Danglers. I think he kind of knew after a while, like, oh my God, like I could have my way with this guy. I could destroy him. And I think he really had to make up his mind. I don't know if he anticipated that before the fight or if that's something that occurred to him in the middle of it. Like, wow, I thought Mike was going to give me a fight. And now I got to decide whether I'm going to pity this guy, how hard I'm going to go into him. But, you know what, Dang Lizard, what occurred to me, the eeriest thing, bro, what did you notice? Between the rounds, it sounded like a funeral. It didn't even sound like there was like a lot of chatter or even people complaining or excitement or anything. It was very much like a funeral, and people were like, oh, damn, what did we subject ourselves to? Like 72,000 people, eerily quiet in between the rounds. Kathy cheers from Donkey Kongington. Dream Man getting love from Donkey Kongington. On Esther says, hashtag Ding Dong Hoya. Dream Man says, hey to Donkey Kongington. On Esther shouts out me, thank you. Hoya, Donkey Kongington from Mrs. Cyke Clyde. Ding Dong Hoya from Donkey Kongington. Kathy says, on Esther, Ding Dong, and Dang Lizard, and 2 joints. Blumwell's defense lawyers throwing out the emojis out there. P. Cunt checks in and says, hello, y'all. Come on, you regular BF Live chat family. You know what we're going to get into right after this opening chat family check-in, which I'm almost at the end at. BDL, good morning, gang, from Dream Man. Juggalette Jen checks in and says, gonna get my boosting done early so I can enjoy the rest of the show. She's always throwing them out there. Donkey Kongington, you're all somebody. 240. Thank you for the $2.40 super chat, or $4.20 maybe. Come on, let's go. I got it from you, Dad. I learned it from watching you. Thank you, Donkey Kong, for checking in, man. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the 240. Donkey getting the love from my sister, Kathy. Dream Man says, so how's boyfriend Live doing today? Yes, Dream Man was watching because for Perry's birthday, I decided to be generous, and I gave 5 gifted memberships over there on a PCL. And so when it came up on the screen, it said BF Live. Perry read it, Boyfriend Live gifted 5 memberships. So yes, welcome to Boyfriend Live today. This is episode 188 of Boyfriend Live. Shut Up Jen says, welcome in, Pecan. Blummel says, no, the lady that was singing karaoke while she was eating cheese, dude. Oh yeah, that lady in the opening liftoff reel. Yeah, she was the multitasking lady. How about that? Juggalette Jen from my sister Kathy. Hoya Kathy from Ding Dong. Not Only Fans Jen says, please turn on gifted memberships. Thanks. Hi, Shut Up Jen from Pecan. Yes, BF Live. I stopped in and saw you and Andrew the Giant last night on Sports Heads. Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill checking in from the ATL. The Reverend also checks in and says he is of the opinion that the fight was fixed as well. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was fixed, if they're going to set up another fight or not. But fixed, like I said, I think it was just people overestimated like Mike's ability to kind of do this and have the cardio, which is weird because, you know, we saw George Foreman fight at an older age, but he was more like a lumberer, so he really wasn't a cardio guy. He just stood there like a tree and threw punches. The Reverend Wild Bill, hashtag from On Esther. On Esther getting the Hoya from the Reverend. Dream Man says, the fist bump miss really hurt my soul. Dang Lizard says, I'm not from the UK. Oh, I'm from Germany. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll get that right. Sorry. Thank you. I always say across the pond, but thank you for pinpointing it down for me. I will be correct in that regard now. I guess I got the Eng and the Lizard and just kind of knowing about you. Thank you. Checking in from Germany. Even better to know people are checking in from all over the world. Thanks, Dang. Good day, Lizard. From On Esther. Cowboys Legend 27 Sports Talk Live checks in as usual in the afternoon. Checking in. How are you doing? I believe he could have knocked him out if he wanted to. I believe Jake, after the second round, I believe Jake Paul could have done anything he wanted with Mike Tyson. And I think he had to grapple with that decision at some point. Like, wow, like Mike's not going to make it. Like I can get pretty much any punch in now. And what were the numbers at one point? I think the numbers were like 87 punches thrown by Mike Tyson and only 12 had landed at one point. Really sad numbers. Good morning, everyone, for Mr. Crow and me checking in. What's up, Mr. Crow? How you doing? Gano is actually the perfect morning alarm song, says Blumels. Good day, Aunt Esther from Dang Lizard checking in from Germany. Mr. Crow getting the love from Aunt Esther. The Stream Elements bot lets me know that the Reverend Wild Bill just tipped me $3. Thank you to the generous Reverend Wild Bill. Reverend Wild Bill and Cowboy getting the love from my sister. I think Bobby's right, says Blum's defense lawyer. The Reverend Wild Bill says, Kathy Linder Hoya. Jenny from the block says, I'm the 24th. Like, come on, who wants to be the 25th, 26th? Mike would have won if he brought his tiger with him. Well, that's old school from back in the day. You're going way back with him with Mike Tyson on that, folks. All right, we got more fun to get to. Well, we kind of did that right in a half hour. We're a half hour into the show, and that was the end of the opening chat family check-in, which means it's time to get on some other fun right here on BF Live. Let's get going.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
All right, let's do this, and let's get into it. You know what BF Live is. BF Live is where I take all the things I like about radio, stream shows, podcasting, friends, and we hang out here for 3 hours every day, Monday through Friday, and have fun doing it. I'm so happy to be your host and friend right here, BF today. Juggalette Jen's got the popcorn out. She's ready to go. Hoya Aunt Esther. Yeah, it was fun listening to Tattoo Talk and hear Gary Garcia and all those guys and Jack kind of busting each other's balls about tattoos and all. And Bob wouldn't give up his tattoo, but Cyke, I want to say that Bob has showed us, I thought Bob showed us his tattoo before. I was trying to think if that he's ever showed it, because this isn't the first time that Bob's tattoo came up, but I'm having a hard time putting that memory together. So maybe some of my Levy fans or Cyke Clyde can let us know, and shout out Bob and everybody if you're watching here on BF Live. Well, you know what we like to do, folks. Like I said, we're a half hour into the show, but I got the BF Live other news because, you know, the world's serious enough, folks. I always say we only get one ride on this planet, so we're going to have fun and make it a good one. We're not going to sweat the petty stuff. We're going to pet the sweaty stuff. That's right. By not sweating the petty stuff, we're going to do the BF Live other news and the not so serious news, because there's more than like death and politics and destruction going on in the world. Aku Mujin checks in. What's up, Aku? The hard-working Aku Mujin checks in on this Monday. How you doing, man? We're getting ready to do the BF Live other news or not so serious news, so you're just in time. I believe at one point he did show the dolphins. Yes, Cyke, I'm having a recollection too. I do remember like being like small or weird, and we busted on him about it, but I don't know why I'm not having the full recollection. But I think Gina was razzing him one day on one of the shows, and he kind of pulled it to the side and showed it. Everybody's showing up now. Juggalette Jen says that was a great episode of Out of the Coffin today. Space Chief 75 says, I think you're right, BF. I don't remember where either, but I'm pretty. Thank you, guys. See, we're all having like weed memory. Maybe collected together our weed memory, we can all put our weed powers together and remember what his tattoo was. That's why I wanted to bring it up. MSIP checks in. That is Mike's shitty internet provider. Well, Mike, you'll be especially happy today because we got some from Cyke Clyde during our Cyke Labs content segment. We're going to feature some more Mike Moore songs today, so hang on for that. MSIP checking in today. How you doing on a Monday, my friend? Let's see. Got the gaming rig upgraded and loaded, says our friend Aku. He's ready to go play some games with somebody. Hey, Cyke Clyde from MSIP. MSIP shouts out our friend Space Chief 75. Juggalette Jen shouts out MSIP. Aku getting the love from my sister Kathy. The tattoo was a chunk of ham, says Terry Nee checking in. No, it wasn't. I said, at one point, I made a joke saying that Bob has Jack's illegitimate kid's name tattooed and he didn't want to share it or something like that. That's too funny. I mean, people do get into that tattoo game, folks, where you kind of pull the trigger on those tattoos too early. So Jack was saying he hooked up with the girl, thought the kid was mine or whatever. But yeah, it didn't turn out that was the case, and he stuck with the tattoo anyway. So just fun, honest stories over there happening. What up, Kathy Linder from Juggalette Jen? MSIP is getting the shout out love from Space Chief 75, as well as my sister Kathy. All right, folks, well, it is that time. We got to do the other news or the not so serious news. Shout out to the 30 cool people that are jumping in here. Let's hang out. Stay with me while I go over to my news desk. I'll run my elements and we'll do the BF Live other news or not so serious news for this Monday, November 18th. That's right, folks. Let's do it and get into it. I'm in the BF Live news desk in the news studio right here on the BF Live. So let's do this. Stream Show 188. Let's get into a couple news stories I have for you right here. All right, folks. Let's get into, we'll talk about money. We'll talk about art. Let me know what you think about this one. In my first story, it says how a viral duct tape banana came to be worth $1 million, everyone. Yes, a duct tape and a banana. This is one of those kind of artsy things where we're going to have to determine, would anybody actually pay $1 million for this? Check out this, guys. Yes, this right here is art, folks. $1 million artwork, apparently. It says, walk into any supermarket and you can generally buy a banana for less than $1. But a banana duct taped to a wall, ? That might sell for more than $1 million at an upcoming auction at Sotheby's in New York. The yellow banana fixed to a white wall with silver duct tape is a work entitled Comedian by Italian artist Maurizio Catalan. It first debuted in 2019 as an edition of 3 fruits at the Art Basel Miami Beach Fair, where it became a much-discussed sensation. Was it a prank? A commentary on the state of the art world? Another artist took the banana off the wall and ate it. A backup banana was brought in. Selfie-seeking crowds became so thick that the comedian was withdrawn from view. But 3 editions of it sold between $120,000 and $150,000, folks. Now, anybody could pretty much make this ourselves, right? According to Periton Gallery. Now, the conceptual artwork has an estimated value between $1 million and $1.5 million, folks, at Sotheby's auction on November 20th. Sotheby's head of contemporary art, David Galperin, calls it profound and provocative. So is this profound and provocative, or is it just a banana with duct tape? What Catalan is really doing is turning a mirror to the contemporary art world and asking questions, provoking thought about how we ascribe value to artwork. What as we define as artwork, he says. And check this out. It says bidders won't be buying the same fruit that was on display in Miami. Get this, folks. Those bananas are long gone. Sotheby's says that the fruit always was meant to be replaced regularly along with the tape. So what are you buying, folks? It says what you buy when you buy Catalan's Comedian is not the banana itself, but a certificate. Check out this bullshit. A certificate of authenticity that grants the owner permission and the authority to reproduce this same art with on their wall as the original artwork did, said Galperin. So can you believe this shit, folks? So do you want to buy? You can either put a banana with duct tape on your wall for free, or you can pay $1 million to $1.5 million for the right to do this for yourself on the art. So there you go. Once again, which is another quirky story in the art world right here for my first story on the BF Live Other News. Let's see what people are saying about that, and then we'll get on to our next story. Let's see. What's up? We got Vagina Wrinkle here says, I'm here, MSIP. What's up? How you doing, Vagina Wrinkle 13? BF, I asked my friend Vagina Wrinkle 13 to come see your show. She'll be here soon. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate that. We're just doing the BF Live Other News. So we started out with that artwork thing. Let's see. On Esther getting the shout out love from MSIP. It's Bobby Cronkite time, says P Cunt. Thank you. Art equals a tax write-off, says our friend Aku. Yeah, but is that really art? You're going to pay, I don't have to pay nobody $1 million to stick a banana on my wall with duct tape. But there you go. It's funny just what passes with art with the right people. A couple weeks ago, I did a report on BF Live. I did it in my liftoff reel about for Payless shoes when they were still a thing. They did a fake store, a boutique store called Paylessy. They said, oh, it's Paylessy. It's not Payless. And people fell for it and paid like hundreds of dollars for shoes that you could get for $20 in Payless. So it all depends on, your crowd you got. I can see the aesthetics of our friend Dream Man. MSIB says, BF, can you play your Rob Salt drops for my friend Vagina Wrinkles? Sure, if they're a fan of that, absolutely. I'll do it. Here we go. How about this one?
I was raised by a gay man.
There you go. How about this? There is a reason that Bob is the way he is.
I know I have a lot of gay tendencies, but
there you go, MSIP. A lot of art sales is money laundering, I think. Yes, MSIP. You like that one? Okay.
I know I have a lot of gay tendencies, but
how about that? Well, this ain't really Rob, but it kind of inspired by Rob. It's like,
hello, Frisco.
Thanks for checking in, Vagina Wrinkle 13. It's brilliant, says Articulate John checking in. You like that artwork? Dream Man, right, but the fruit rots. And isn't that some bullshit? Like, cause, right, when you look at this, you're like, eventually that thing's going to rot and I'm going to have to replace it. So you're not really buying the fruit or the tape. You're buying the right to recreate this bullshit. Come on, man. I'll spend my money on something else. Another Catalano grift. That's right. It did seem like, like, whoa, look behind me. I got a banana stuck to my wall behind me. Whoa, you want to buy it, folks? $1 million. MSIP says, Vag, you'll see the Rob Salt drops are downgrading towards Rob. They certainly are. Preposterous, says our friend Terry Nee. Ha ha ha, says Dream Man. Sounds like some communist gobbledygook. Vagina says, love to hear an MSIP. Sounds like some bullshit to me, says Aunt Esther with that accent. Real Life NFT says, dang lizard. Vagina World checking in with the heart. Thank you for checking in. I like the stickers that come on the banana. Oh, the Dole sticker or whatever. Vagina World eats bananas because of their shape. Ah. Do you eat them? You eat bananas like corn, or do you eat it like a banana? Let's see. Space Chief 75 says, I usually just sell commissions and actually give people their art to do what they want with it, says our artist friend right here. Tits McGee says, sorry, I was busy stapling some grapes to the wall. If you do your nuts, you be some grape nuts. How you doing? Vagina World, Vagina Wrinkle 1 is laughing already. That's great shit, man. Let's go. The banana represents humanity's, whoa, the banana represents humanity's unwillingness to accept their fate, that we're all rotting away. That's deep and heavy, Articulate John. Too deep for the afternoon. Granny checks in and says, what's up, boys? Hope you're having a good one. Man, Granny. I think I turned my YouTube on in the morning, and you were on with Bob and your boy Uncle Hack, and I turned it on last night. You guys were on doing IQ tests and all kind of crazy shit. How you doing there, Granny? Hoya BF Live from Andy Diff checking in. Morning, Granny from Dream Man. Aku says, fun fact, those fruit stickers are edible in the idea it's not harmful to consume. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to eat no stickers, but I'm going to move on to my other story on BF Live. Guys, this is a story for our guys, I guess. It is winter, as you know. We said it's November 18th today is the date, right? November 18th, so it's cold. It's starting to get cold. We're out here on the East Coast of the United States of America. But check out this story. I don't know if you guys, anybody wants to admit to having this, but it's a real thing. Talking about winter penis. Winter penis could reduce your sex organ size by 50%. That's right, folks. Guys, if you having like a small dick during this time of the year, you may have winter penis. Let's read about, there's a banana right there too. Look at that. See how it's all kind of connected? Don't let the cold weather keep you from heating up in the bedroom, folks. A doctor is warning to watch out for winter penis, a seasonal condition that may hinder a man's ability to perform sexually. Yes, folks. Do you guys suffer from winter penis? Hi, this is BF Live. Do you suffer from winter penis? Hi, this is Wilford Brimley. You suffer from It says, as the temperature drops, the male genitalia recedes into the body to maintain body heat, resulting in restricted blood flow. The phenomenon, which affects men of all ages, guys, okay, can cause the male member to shrink in size by up to 50%, while slowed circulation makes achieving an erection difficult when the thermostat drops. Dr. Donald Grant, a general practitioner and advisor with UK-based online drugstore, The Independent Pharmacy, explained in the Daily Mail report that winter penis is a passing condition for most men, occurring only during frigid conditions and reversing once the temperature recovers. Hi, folks. Do you have winter penis? This is BF Live. This is Bobby for Winter Penis. For 30 million American men with erectile dysfunction, however, the occurrence can be more difficult to manage, Grant said, due to the additional underlying issues that block blood flow to your penis. Whoa, bro. So if you guys got ED, I guess you guys are really dreading winter coming because you're like, man, my shit's already having a hard time, and now it's going to shrink into itself. In some cases, physicians may prescribe medication to help stave off the mitigating effects of winter penis. I just put my penis in hibernation for the winter like a bear, particularly for men with erectile dysfunction. While winter penis should not be worrying for most, cured simply by warming up, you gotta warm it up, like two dogs on the fire or something like that, do it like a stick or something like that. Any shrinkage that outlasts the cool temperatures should be noted by a doctor, as it could point to additional health concerns known to affect penile function, such as cardiovascular disease. So you gotta watch that. Geez, I don't know if I have winter penis or my penis is trying to tell me I'm having a heart attack. So you got to watch out for winter penis. Let's see what you're saying about winter penis, folks. And we get on some more fun right here. Let's see. It says, Granny getting the love. The pool was cold, says Dream Man. Sure it was. Sure it was, Dream Man. Aunt Esther's laughing. Blum's defense lawyer says, winter penis. That's right. I am Mexican. I was born with winter penis, says MSIP checking in. Donkey Kong says, sounds like an ad for hard-on pills. Hi, this is Wilford Brimley. Do you suffer from winter penis? Hoya on Esther from Mandy Diff. We will use any excuse, won't we? LO says, Blummel's defense lawyer. Hoya MSIP. Tits McGee says, I volunteer to help with the rehab from winter penis. She's offering hand jobs. That's what she's saying. There you go. Donkey getting the shout-out love from Mandy Diff. Granny getting the shout-out love from Mandy Diff as well. Pecan says, I feel bad for the Eskimos. Dang Lizard says, if your winter peen can still see its own shadow, summer will come early. I get it, CUM. I see what you did there. Hi-yo. Granny getting the shout-out love from Juggalette Jen. Donkey Kongton says, in other words, your dick shrivels up when it's cold. That's right. See, you always learn something right here on BF Live. And that's a more you know. I wouldn't say a hard time, says Dream Man. Hi-oh, I see what you did there. Wow, that's fucking groundbreaking, man, says Donkey Kongington. Aku says, this paper was clearly written by a man who was close to losing his job. Or he was making excuses for having a small penis where he couldn't get it up one day. Honey, it's winter. That's the only reason I can't get it up. That's why it looks small. It'll look bigger in the summer when the weather improves. Just turn the heat up. Whoop whoop, says Pecan. Mandy Diff getting the love from Juggalette Jen. Donkey Kongington says, don't forget to warn about the dangers of whiskey dick while you're at it. True. Matt checks in. Bones up. BF and the midday freaks. It's a Perry night. We're going to do some Perry talk later. We'll talk about his birthday. We got to watch Perry tonight to see how the whole if he stayed over with Terry and that whole creepy thing. MSIP shouting out Mandy. Matt's giving the bones up to Donkey. Mandy's throwing out the emojis. Pecan says whoop whoop to Juggalette Jen. Sponsored by Blue Chew. That ad was HJAA says what's up from Just a Guess. Terry Nee says, are you sad to see me or do you just have winter penis? Hi-oh. There you go. You sad to see me? Hey, Matt from Donkey Kongton. Dream Man got the bones up love. 666 from Matt. LOL says Terry Nee. 2 from Juggalette Jen. Mandy Diff cheers from Donkey. Matt is getting the 666 and the bones up from Dream Man. Matt is getting the shout out love from Aunt Esther. Granny Hoya from Donkey Kongton. Just a Guess said, and she said, I like turtles. Oh, that's good. I like turtles. Me too. Whoop. Why don't you play it then?
I like turtles.
There you go. Yeah, it's Ground Dig Day if you got a micro penis. That's right. Hoya on Esther from Matt. MSIP says, I just spit out my Monster Energy drink when BF said, whoop, whoop, says Pecan. Well, there you go. Whatever gets you there, man. We like to laugh every day here on BF Live. So whatever I say to get you there, let's go and let's keep doing it right here on BF Live. All right. Well, what did we talk about? We talked about banana art. Duct tape banana art. We've talked about winter penis so far right here on the BF Live other news. How about a little UFO kind of talk right here? You know, there's more talk, more and more every day. They're like releasing reports or, you know, they don't even call it UFOs no more. They call like unidentified, like some kind of alien kind of thing. I don't know. But I know who does know. Let's go over to the Bikini Report for more on Congress Oversight Committee on unidentified flying objects. Bill, take it away, Bikini Report.
The U.S. Congress's House Oversight Committee wants to know if aliens and their technology are out there or in government hands. And that's exactly what it discussed in a hearing this week. The committee is asking, are we alone in the universe? And is the government using secret alien technology and covering it up? And some of Wednesday's testimony definitely suggested yes to both. A retired Navy admiral testified he'd seen firsthand evidence of unidentified anomalous phenomena, also known as UAP, and of a campaign to discredit whistleblowers. And a former Department of Defense official wrote, let me be clear, UAP are real, and that the U.S. and other countries possess UAP technology. He also said that, quote, advanced technologies not made by our government or any other government are monitoring sensitive military installations around the globe. Furthermore, the U.S. is in possession of UAP technologies, as are some of our adversaries. Those are pretty compelling statements. So, what do you think? Are aliens and or their advanced tech among us? Let us know in the comments, and remember to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines. The truth is out there and here.
Thank you, Bikini Report. There you go. So let's see. Let's see what everybody's saying about this in the chat. Dream Man checks in and says, I love UFOs and UAPs. Matt checks in with the love for Manny Diff and the hooks up. Unidentified aerial phenomena. Just a guess says, aliens in the ocean. Stuff in our food. Unidentified aerial phenomenon, says Blummels. Hey, Manny from Bybee. UFO, ELO, who the fuck knows? That's right. You're not wrong about that. Let me see.
Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck?
Exactly, Steve. Blum's defense lawyer says, I didn't believe it until she told me, and now I'm all in. See, now you got, hey, MSIP from Bybee. MSIP says, F the committee. Let's talk about me and you, girlfriend. Tiz McGee says, this lady knows how to vary her hand movements. I watch this too much. I never know what the story is about. See, it gets you. Unidentified nip sighting, says Zugglehead Jen. Michael Schrenker, a great guitarist, says our friend Matt checking in. You're not wrong about that. The Michael Schrenker group. Bybee getting the love from MSIP. Anomalous, I did not know that. Yeah, we just kind of really, UFOs. Everybody's been saying UFOs all our life. Now they got to change it up now, I guess, for some reason. Unidentified anomalous phenomenon or some bullshit. Just another thing to throw you off, to deviate you, take your eye off the prize, if you will. Hey, Jen from MSIP. Matt, buddy, good morning from Two Joints checking in. With the blaster sounds, LOL. You like that? There you go. Dang Lizard says, let me duct tape a banana to a drone for some UAB work. See, you're mixing stories right there. Let's see. Blummel says, wait, they were about to give us some more important information. Why did you stop? I don't think was that more important information? I got another bikini report. I got one more left, but I do have some other stories that are not bikini related. Let's see. How about this, guys? How many people like milk out there? Can I hear from milk people out here? I have a story about a new app. They got apps for everything nowadays, guys. Well, check out what they have. Let's see, my internet went going a little slow. Now they have an app, folks, yes, for measuring. Researchers develop a way to detect spoiled milk with a smartphone app. Just when you thought that, smartphones couldn't do anything more or anything different, here you go. Researchers develop a way to detect spoiled milk with a smartphone. Australian scientists at the University of South Wales have developed a method of accurately checking if milk has gone bad by using the vibration motor inside every smartphone. The modern smartphone has been a jack of all trades for a while now, but the ubiquitous gadget is getting new functionalities virtually every day. One of the most ingenious ways you'll probably be able to use your handheld in the near future is to test if milk has gone bad, either in the comfort of your own kitchen or at the store without even having to open the container. Researchers at UNSW Computer Science and Engineering recently developed a new smartphone sensor called VibeMilk that relies on the gadget's vibration motor and inertial measurement unit, the IMU, to check the freshness of milk without having to open the container. The high-tech method could one day curb the current waste of 20% of dairy products. So there's all the dairy on the shelf right there. You can smell or taste if milk is off, but that requires opening the package, UNSW professor Wen Hu said. Doing so exposes it to bacteria, and that accelerates spoilage. VibeMilk is a non-invasive, which means you can test the freshness of the milk without breaking the seal. Interestingly, VibeMilk isn't the world's first non-invasive method of testing the freshness of milk. However, previous techniques either required expensive equipment or were too inconvenient or only worked with transparent and semi-transparent milk containers. VibeMilk, on the other hand, favors mass adoptions as it relies on built-in vibration motor of the average smartphone. Researchers came up with VibeMilk by analyzing how milk goes bad. That is caused by the increase of bacteria, which in turn results in increased lactate levels and decreased glucose levels. When milk spoils, it changes physical properties like density, viscosity, and surface tension, all of which return different responses to the vibration signal. So there you go. That'll be another way you'll be able to use your smartphone real soon. You won't even have to wait or worry about a sell-by date or a use-by date. None of that confusion. You'll be able to hold it up to the container and vibrate your milk and find out the date. So let's see what's going on. Let me see. Go up here where all the milk comments started. We got Two Joints getting the bones up from Matt. Babby says, there's aliens half a block from me. No, that's just your friend Scott. That's your best friend since kindergarten, Scott Fitzpatrick. That doesn't really count. Let's see. Here we go. Let's continue on. Skim milk is fake milk trying to be real milk. Some people do think that. Smartphones can detect spoiled milk and spoiled chicken, says my friend Two Joints. Who doesn't like milk?
He needs some milk.
Let's see. MSIP says, I got to see it to believe it. Till then, it's not true, says MSIP. MLK, no, not MLK. MILK. Global defense lawyer says, nobody knows how to spell things anymore. Good thing, RIP MLK. Hey, you milkers from Jerry Lahane, check in. He's been milking it. Good thing we don't take off for spelling here on YouTube or on BF Live. Exactly, Blumels from MSIP. Two Joint says, Dream Man, milk is sometimes sold in bags. Weird AF. Mr. Crow checks in and says, isn't that what the round circles on the side of the jug are for? If it's pushed out, the milk's gone bad. Oh my goodness, if you wait for that thing to push out, I have heard that before. Mr. Crow, I have heard it. They say if that milk, if that's ever out, it means if it's exposed to pressure or bacteria or something. So there's a more you know from Mr. Crow. Until you get your app, you can make sure that side isn't popped out. Jenny, good morning from Mr. Crow from Two Joints. Dream Man, Two Joints bagged milk just seems so inefficient. Alan Esther shouts out Jerry Lahane. Two Joints says, you shake milk enough, it becomes yogurt. I know it. Your man. I just get Joe Biden to sniff hair for freshness. He's throwing jokes in. BF's diet consists of that titty milk. That's right. I need that. Yeah, I need that good titty milk. Let's say, all right, well, I have more reports right here on the BF Live Other News. We're nowhere near done, folks. Well, I got, matter of fact, oh, did you guys hear about this story? First of all, let's check in. Dream Man's laughing, which is good. And let's check in with the lovely nerd. It's only me by myself to the ears, so I will say nerd. Nerd's going to get the love from the chat family as she checks in right here. We got an S going up. Love waking up to MSIP in my chat. There you go. Space Nerd, good morning from Two Joints. And good morning to me. Good morning to you. Good morning, Two Joints. All right, you guys, have you heard about this story? You know, people are always trying these insurance fraud, right? Everybody's smarter than the man or the system. Well, recently there was a story in the news of a bear. A bear went into this garage and supposedly ruined these luxury cars. Well, there's a report about that bear kind of attack of the cars right here. And you're not going to believe how this story ended. For more, I'm going to take you over to the Bikini Report for more on this bear attack. I'm trying to get it to pause. Cue it up properly so I can do a proper screen share. For more on this bear attack for insurance that ended up not really being a big bear, let's take you over to the Bikini Report for more on the fake bear attack. Take it away, Bikini Report.
Buckle up, folks, because this one is crazy. 4 people in California are accused of conspiracy and insurance fraud in a case that's hard to believe. The 4 claimed 3 luxury vehicles were damaged by a rampaging bear. But it turns out the bear was actually a person in a bear costume. The alleged fraudsters gave the insurance company video of the so-called bear entering a Rolls Royce. But investigators quickly realized the Bruin was bogus. They eventually even
look at these rocket scientists. They even found the bear suit.
Found the costume, complete with pulled pork shredders to mimic claws, in the suspect's home. I'll say this, as dumb as that is, you can't knock them for lack of creativity. What do you think should happen to the inept fraudsters? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Wow, thank you, Bikini Report. Oh. So what do you think about that, folks? People would try anything. I mean, a bear costume with the cameras and everything. So they knew they were going to be on film. So they had, they're doing a performance, but they wear a bear costume and going to ruin it. I wonder what was so bad or wrong about the car that they felt the need to have a bear destroy it to get it fixed, or maybe just get a new car. But that's good old insurance fraud for you. Let's see. Hey, Space Nerd getting love from Space Chief 75. Hoya on Esther from Nerd checking in. Donkey shouts out our friend Space Nerd as she shows up. MSIP says Space Nerd, good afternoon, and likewise. Space Nerd, Spruce Chief, and Blocky Frame. Space Nerd says, good morning, Donkey Kongton. I like your wrench. Good morning. Space Nerd's getting the shout out love from Blumels Defense Lawyer. Two Joints says that bikini is a fraud. Is that right? The Dream Man says that's the famous North Hollywood bear that kind of broke into the cars, huh? Hello, Dream Man from Space Nerd. MSIP says, oh, lordy B. Beacon says that's unbearable. I see what you did there. Unbearable. Hey, Space Nerd from Dream Man. Holy free holy, says Blum's defense lawyer. MSIP says, I'm off to lunch, but I'll be listening in. I like to know. Thank you, MSIP. In the place to be. That's right, because it's the 1 o'clock hour. Thanks, MSIP. And I do notice that it's like a 3 of 1 hour shows, as I like to say right here on BF Live. So it's the beginning of hour number 2. And I notice a lot of people have to like go back to work, and maybe some people are coming in. So shout out, have a great day. If you're leaving, keep us in your ear, and welcome to everybody jumping in at the top of the hour. Dude is unbearable, says Terry Nee. Pecan says, was it the masturbating bear from Conan? Oh, that's going back way back from back in the day, says Pecan. Well, I don't know about that, but I know that's all the regular stories I have for you folks. But now it is that time for the miserable news history moment. This is where at the end of the news, compliments of my friends at Cyke Labs, we take you back to the fun days of the Miserable Men Show on Sirius Satellite Radio. When Bob Levy read the news, and Shuley, Mike, and all the guys, Mark, and all the guys were in the studio. You never know who's in the studio, so you have to listen real carefully in the background. But this is where Bob Levy would read the news when he was the newsman from the Miserable Men Show on Sirius Satellite Radio, taking you back to the good old days. This time we're taking you back to June 22nd. The year is 2008, right here on the BF Live Stream Show. Miserable news history moment, folks. So Bob's going to attempt to read the news. And the fun part about this segment right here is whenever you hear Bob mispronounce a word, type it in the chat whatever way you thought that you heard him say it. And off we go, folks, with our miserable news history right here at the end of the regular BF Live news on BF Live Stream Show. Miserable news history moment. Let's go.
For Miserable Men News with your anchorman, Bob Levy.
Hello and welcome to Bob's News, and I am Bob, and this is news for Sunday, June 22, 2007. Hey today. Sandrist officials arrested in Omaha. Amara. Iraqi troops on Thursday arrested a top official in Amara, a Muqtada al-Said or loyalist. Officials said during swift condemnations from followers of the anti-U.S. clergy and raising tensions as a military operations against Shiites militants got underway. Rafia Abdul Jamar,
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
who also was acting deputy governor of Mason Providence, was seized from his office Thursday morning along with a member of his provincial council, a local official said. Shell shuts down Nigerian oil fields after attack. Royal Dutch Shell said it shut down production from an offshore oil field that produces about 200,000, I guess, barrels per day after the most powerful militant group in Nigeria launched an attack on an installation there Thursday. A leader of the movement of the emancipation of the Niger. It's just, Niger Delta told the Associated Press that militants attacked the Bonga oil fields more than 85 miles from the land. The militant leaders spoke on conditions of an anonymity to avoid punishment by authorities. The location for today's attack was deliberately chosen to remove any notion that the offshore oil exploration is far from our reach. The group said it in a subsequent statement. The oil companies and their collaborators do not have any place to hide in conducting their nefarious activities. Thank you.
It sounds like he's being tortured. Oh my goodness. That was the description I heard. I also heard that it sounds like Bob's like doing like a Harry Potter spells. I think somebody said that the other day. Well, that Bob is part of the Reading Rainbow, you know, folks.
Butterfly in the sky.
Yes, Bob.
I can go twice as high.
Sing it about reading, Bob.
Take a look.
Bob loves
It's
reading.
In the book. Reading. Rainbow. I can go anywhere. Friends to know and ways to grow. Reading. Rainbow. I swallow. Is that a fucking kid's book? Friends to know and ways to grow. Reading. Rainbow. Reading. Rainbow. Reading. Rainbow. I'm reading. I'm swimming. I'm a bat in the pool. Look at me go. Olivia is such a stupid name.
That's such a stupid name for a funny guy. For our miserable news history moment that we tack on at the end of every BF Live other news or not so serious newscast that we do, folks. So we did it. We did the BF Live other news. We did miserable news history. Well, we got lots of other fun stuff to get on to. So why don't we do that? Let's put a bow on this segment and I'll get over back to my other studio. That was the BF Live other news or the not so serious news for today, Monday, November 18th, folks. Let's get on to some other fun stuff. Yeah. I'm back over here now. So happy to be hanging out with you guys on a Monday, man. This is great. This is a great day. How's the weather where you guys are at? It's like it's saying 67 where I'm at here on the East Coast of the United States. I hope you guys are having some great weather, that you're happy, healthy, and safe, and hanging out here on BF Live today. Stream Show 188, right here in the midday. Good morning, 2 joints from Mr. Crow. Dreamman says it sounds like he's being tortured. I like that one. Anonymity, yeah. Got a little too close to anal there, didn't it, Blum's defense lawyer? Let's see. Dreamman has the Reading Rainbow up there. Cyke says, Levy is such a stupid name. That's right, but we love it. Kunta Kinte says our friend, no, it's Toby to you, Kunta Kinte. Let's see. Blum's defense lawyer says, Geordie LaForge, it's a great commune. Ooh. Geordie LaForge, that's right. I got to get the hair comb. They just use a straight up hair comb for Geordie LaForge's like thing. I'm like, that's just a hair comb that they sprayed like gold paint on so he could see, you know. Geordie LaForge, there you go. Taking it back, Star Trek reference. It's fucking cold, man. Does that mean you have winter dick? Were you here early enough when I did the report on winter dick? If it's too cold, guys, you got to keep that thing warm. Maybe you can put a hot pack on that sumbitch. Keep your dick warm. And don't get that winter dick. Don't let it like suck in your side, your body. See, you learn all kind of educational bits and things right here on BF Live. And some of the other stuff that we like to check into is, you know what? You got these weird national day calendar kind of days when you're watching the news and they say it's a National Left Nut Day or whatever it might be. There's always some kind of screwy or kind of quirky national day kind of celebration we're supposed to check in on. So why don't we do that? How about if I check the National Day calendar with the National Day Hey Hey, and we'll see what kind of quirky or weird holidays we're supposed to be celebrating on today, Monday, November 18th. Let's do that with the National Day Hey Hey.
3, 2, 1.
That's right, folks. Monday, November 18th, but we don't feel like it's a Monday around here. I'm really not feeling like it's a Monday, and I hope that we're kind of, putting it to the side that it's a Monday. It's not.
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
I just said we don't do that around here. We don't believe that here on BF Live. We believe in checking the National Day calendar. So let's do that and see what kind of national holidays we can get into for Monday, November 18th. It is National Princess Day. Oh, isn't that special? I got 2 little girls. I got princesses. Mickey Mouse Birthday Club. Oh, Mickey Mouse Birthday Day. It's National Vichyssoise Day. Oh, you didn't think I could say that. I would like to see Bob say this one. This would have been a good word we could have got for Bob. Vichy Saucy Day. It's Vichyssoise Day. Let's see. What else we have? I think that's all we have today. It's a really small day on the National Day calendar. It's Mickey Mouse's birthday. Let me see. Of course, everybody grew up with Mickey Mouse, or a lot of us grew up Mickey Mouse. He was already around a lot longer than we were. On November 18th, Mickey Mouse's birthday commemorates the debut of the lovable mouse that was once a rabbit called Oswald. His character got his start on film on November 18th, 1928. But before that, the story begins in 1927, when Walt Disney first sketched a floppy-eared bunny while under contract to Universal Studios. The events that unraveled brought us Mickey Mouse. How do you observe Mickey Mouse's birthday? You wish Mickey Mouse a happy birthday. Use Mickey Mouse's birthday to share on social media or so on. Do I have something I could use on that? I might have something I could do with that. Where is that at? I don't know where that went. I'm not going to show that now. All right, but yes, it's Mickey Mouse Day. It's Mickey Mouse's birthday day. Let me get that off of the screen right here. So let's see. Yep, Mickey Mouse Day. So that's one of the national days on the national day. Hey, let's see what else we got here on the other ones. Let's see what this Vichy Soir Day is, because I've heard the name many times, but I have no idea what Vichy Soir is. But I'm a picky eater, so I'm probably not going to eat this. Let's see. We got it's cold, man. We got Dream Man says that little slit in the underwear is actually for a hand warmer. The more you know. Rosie O'Donnell wears underwear with dick holes in them. Happy National Potato Week, says Donkey Kongington. LOL, Dream Man, didn't know that, says Space Nerd. See, so you taught somebody something today. I know, I'm a nerd. I can't help it, says Blummels. Space Nerd's getting the laughs. Stacy Allen checks in. How you doing, Stacy?
She's my cherry pie. I can't really sing this song.
Today is for sure National Princess Day. Mickey isn't the only one celebrating a birthday today. Would that be you? Let's see. That damn mouse, says Space Nerd. It looks like soup. That's right. We're going to get into Vichy Soir. Let's get into that, what Vichy Soir is. It does. It looks like foo-foo soup, if you will. Why can't I see a Blummels? There we go. What are we not seeing? All right, let's see. Right here. Here it is right here. Everybody can see it now. All right, this is Vichy Soir Day. On November 18th, recognizes it's a cold soup at that. A cold soup that is loved by many, not me. It is National Vichy Soir Day. Made thick with pureed leeks, onions, potatoes, cream, and chicken stock, Vichy Soir is traditionally served cold, though sometimes is eaten hot. Culinary historians debate the origin of Vichy Soir. However, the man most credited with the reinvention of this soup is French chef Louis Diat. Back in 1950, New Yorker magazine interviewed Diat, who was the chef at the Ritz-Carlton in New York City. He told them in the summer of 1917, when I had been at the Ritz 7 years, I reflected upon the potato and leek soup of my childhood, which my mother and grandmother used to make. I recalled how during the summer, my older brother and I used to cool it off by pouring in cold milk. What's wrong with these people? And how delicious it was. I resolved to make it something of a sort for the patrons at the Ritz-Carlton. You got to tell me, cold soup, people. Like I only really eat chicken noodle soup, and that's when I'm sick. But Vichy Soir, cold soup, oh my goodness, leeks, onions, potatoes, cream, chicken stock, and then some people they eat it cold, but they pour milk in it on top of it. Oh my God. I don't know. Let's see what people are saying about Vichy Soir today. We got that. Looks like soup. You can see it now. Hello, Stacy Allen from the lovely Space Nerd checking in. Hey, Space Nerd. Ew, says Dream Man appropriately. Hashtag Stacy Allen getting the Hoya. Not me either, says Space Nerd. Hoya on Esther from Stacy Allen checking in. We got cherries and all kind of fruit and love going up from Blummels. Blummels is getting the love back and all the fruits from Stacy Allen. Blummel says, cold soup is interesting, but I can't stand any of them that I've tried. Nah. Cold onion soup, gross, says our friend Dream Man. That is a gross one. But if you're so into it, if you're curious about it, it is National Vichy Soir Day. So let's see. And since it's here, and we only got 3 of them, it's National Princess Day. And Stacy Allen brought it up. So let's do National Princess Day for all our princesses. Celebrate the princess in every girl by taking part in National Princess Day on November 18th. Perhaps you know a princess who shines because of her gift of laughter, making everyone around them smile. Maybe your princess shows her royal nature by her great acts of kindness and heart of gold. Or your princess may be bold and confident, ready to take on every new challenge. Whatever our gifts, there is a princess in each of us, even if you don't know it yet, ladies. Hashtag National Princess Day on social media. The Swan Princess was released in theaters on November 18th in 1994 and introduced the beautiful Princess Odette to fans across the globe. Since then, the series has continued to grow, with the 8th movie being released in the spring of 2018 and many more adventures already being planned. So there you go. So treat your ladies like a princess today. Today is your lady day, ladies. Be the princess you want to be, and men, treat them, your ladies, like the princess always. All right, folks. Well, I think we kind of checked a couple few that we had. It's like 16 minutes after 1 o'clock where I'm at, and that was the National Day Hey for today, November 18th.
3, 2, 1.
All right, folks. That was the National Day calendar check. This is BF. I'm your boy Bobby, holding it down in the midday. So what's everybody getting down with today? You having lunch? Let's see, on the East Coast of the United States, you just finishing up. Maybe some of you getting that second 1 o'clock lunch. How's it going on the West Coast? How's everybody doing today? It's really great to be here with everybody today and do these segments and stuff and talk to you all. Oh, I know I see the next thing I have written down, and it's an exciting day, and we're ready for it, and I think we can fit it in probably right before we do the BF Live piss break, which comes up at like 1:30 approximately at the half hour, coming up on the half hour. That'll be halfway through a 3-hour episode of BF Live, and that's traditionally when we take a piss break, and then we come back, we have a lot of fun on the other side. But before we do that, we have to feature some of the crazy talented people that are part of this chat family, and I love and appreciate you all. You know what time it is, folks. It's time for Cyke Labs.
Cyke.
That's right. From the twisted mind of Cyke Labs, he does some great photo and voice and audio swaps, video swaps, all that kind of stuff. And you can check him out by checking out his link running throughout the entirety of this show. Just click on it when it goes by, folks, and go watch a lot of these at your leisure. But he's got some great stuff prepared for us again, folks. So let's do it. I'm proud to be like the show that features Cyke Labs content segment. Blummel's defense lawyer says, I'm about to make some dude pork. Wait, hold up. What's dude pork? I thought that's penis. What's it? I'm about to make some dude pork with onions, potatoes, carrots, celery, and all kinds of seasoning. It's going to be great, I hope. Please explain dude pork. Elaborate. Let's see. Cyke is getting the emojis thrown out by Aunt Esther. Blummel says, how about National Unrealistic Expectations Day? Maybe. That's one. We'll have to check that on another day on the National Day calendar, folks. But we're in the middle of doing Cyke Labs content segment here. We're getting ready to do. So let me start you off. Scroll down to what I got lined up for you. Let's get into it. All right. You know, we just came off the weekend, and some people like having fun. We talked about food and vichyssoise, but on Saturday mornings, we remember what Saturday mornings were all about, right? Saturday mornings were all about like getting up, cartoons, and eating cereal with our boy Bobby Ethier. Uh-oh. Take it away, Bobby.
Bobby here. Saturday morning's back. Saturday morning's back, my friends.
Saturday morning's back.
And the debut of Need TV Tunes. I got the Burley Heaty up.
Right.
I got my sugar-coated cereal.
Sugar-coated cereal.
I got my tin boat cereal. The bar Cocoa Puff stuffed and frothed with waffles. But Saturday morning cartoons. I won't eat 4-7. So, because they kill yourselves.
This guy is telling you have to take care of yourselves while showing you crunch berries.
So it's Saturday morning is back on Need TV Tunes.
Saturday morning is back. And so is the Reverend Bobby Ethier right there. There you go, folks. Let's see. Blummel's defense lawyer lets us know that a good woman deserves to be treated like a queen, no matter what. We don't need a day for it. We need an entire lifetime. There's somebody trying to... There's somebody trying to score some points with somebody in the chat there. Right there.
Yeah.
See what I said about the ladies, honey? You're not wrong about that. We must respect all of our women. That's how I was raised. Blumels is getting the laughs and the love from Donkey Kong. And then Space Nerd says, did you block me, Blumels? LOL. Well, you see, we're talking to Blumels, but I see you're having a hard time seeing Blumels. I'm not sure why that would be. Did you block me? Cyke says, haha, love Bobby Eth here. You should get him on here. It's been a minute since I've done a show with Bobby Eth here. The first show that I kind of did when I got podcasting, Bobby would drop in every now and then, but Cyke, Clyde, you might remember from when, remember they were trying to get him on Miserable Man, and then he was on like Levy Land and back and forth and all, and then his mom got involved and was kind of keeping him away from this world and all this. So I don't know what the status is, and I'm not sure why you can't see Blumels, but he's certainly showing up for us right here. That's very weird. Let's see. Maybe having some signal difficulty. Maybe got to refresh. Maybe got to walk out of the room and walk back in. I don't know. I don't know. But I'll keep throwing them up for you as we continue on here with more Cyke Labs content from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. And this is another doozy. Like I always say, you have to watch these at your leisure whenever you can. But until then, you watch them on my Cyke Labs feature on my show, BF Live. Here it is, folks. You'll see Bob DeVito out of the coffin.
How about that? Come see me and David Collins.
That almost sound like Cash Me Outside. How about that? Let's see. Cash Me Outside.
Also, I'm going to say not Mike Feeney. I'm going to fuck up his name.
Okay.
But he'll also be on the shows. He does sports card openings. Feeney Brothers card openings. He's also going to do time on the show. But if you're in Dubuque, Iowa, if you're anywhere near the Quad Cities, come and hang. Well, yeah, I'm a fun time.
You look like
a fun time. We'll have a good time. I just want to have fun and fucking just like yeah. There's no like gotcha moments where like I'm trying to fuck.
And look at this, because this is half Ray's teeth and half Bob's turkey teeth. It's like
other people over. Like,
look at that. Looks like a shark.
If that makes sense.
A bobblehead says
Wait,
Terry
who
Nate.
are my enemies? I guess in this Dabbleverse. My enemies, I guess, like, go see Gino. I don't fucking hate Gino. He just got married. Go see him. Chad, go see Chad. I don't give up. Like, go see him. I don't fucking hate anyone. I'm not fucking malicious. Like, just go see him. Have fun. Have fun. Wherever they're at, go see them. I want everyone in this like so-called Dabbleverse to fucking be great at comedy and do fucking amazing things, so it raises us all up to another bar.
Really?
That's what I would like. I said that a zillion times before. That's what I would like. Is that going to happen? Probably not, because no one seems to give a fuck about doing stand-up comedy.
Wow, from the Genuine article, I suppose. Ray DeVito preaching to everybody about comedy, or Bobby DeVito, whatever you want to call it. That's from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs, and Space Nerd is enjoying that, so I trust and hope you all are too. But we're not done. We got more stuff right here. Hey, what about you Mike Morse fans? I keep my promises. I told you, and the reason I keep my promises is because Cyke Labs is always kicking me great content so we can feature right here on Cyke Labs content, and we can relive a lot of these old days for some of us that knew them, and for some of us that didn't know anything about Mike Morse and his musical talents. Let's feature him right here on BF Live. Take it away, Mike Morse. This is called Levy Almost Got Us Fired, from the song stylings of Mike Morse, song parody genius. Take it away, Mike.
Bob asked Gary to help plug a gig. He got turned down, so he threw a fit. He yelled at Gary till his throat got tired. Levy almost got us fired. Dumb fuck almost got us fired. Yeah, that dumb fuck almost got us fired. Almost got us fired. Almost got us fired. Besides the row is tired. Almost got us fired.
What? Yeah. That asshole almost got us fired right here on BF Live. Bob almost got us fired. That's a funny one. Taking you back to the days of the song stylings of Mike Morse. How about this? Do you like that one? How about a double shot of Mike Morse? It's not even Tuesday, but we're going to do a 2 for Tuesday. It's a 2 for Monday right here. A double shot of Mike Morse. This one is called Al is 63, about Al Rosenberg. Take it away, Mike.
Hi, I'm Casey Kasem, and welcome to the Al Rosenberg birthday celebration. Tonight, we'll be sharing some laughs, some stories, and maybe even all right, stop. Let's try again. Just that you got the miserable men trying to do a fucking show here, and you got interrupted for a goddamn birthday celebration. And where's that plastic baggie I was supposed to get from Bob? Could you get Bob on the phone? Okay, let's try it again.
I love this.
Hi, I'm Casey Kasem, and welcome to the Al Rosenberg birthday celebration. Tonight, we'll be sharing some stories, some laughs, and maybe even a tear or two. Ponderous, man. Fucking ponderous. All right, let's take it from there. And maybe even a tear or two. So let's start it off with a song by Mike Morse about his very special
I can't say it enough. The great Mike Morse, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
You sucked at Uncle Vinny's.
There you are. Taking you back to the Miserable Men days. Thank you there for Cyke Labs right here. All right, folks. Well, I did a couple of these things right here, but I do have some bills to pay. So right after these commercial messages, we'll be right back with more Cyke Labs right after these words. Hey, twin. Welcome to Monday.
Friend for me,
it's BF Live.
is not being ashamed of being gay anymore.
Oh, hey, twin.
Delta supports everyone of every
group,
whether you're gay, whether you're straight.
I started in the women's uniform. I didn't feel like it was me. Once I made the switch to the men's uniform, I can't even describe how I feel and how it helps me feel confident in who I am. Every day when a male flight attendant meets me and I'm wearing my vest and my tie, I always say, "Hey, twin," like that.
Hey, twin.
I'm a little upset because you look better than I do in the male uniform.
Get out of here.
And now back for more Cyke Labs. Right here on BF. Oh, hey, twin. Welcome to Monday on BF Live. Hey, guys. So I know that a lot of us were watching Bob Levy this morning. I just got done talking when Granny was in here about Granny was on the air with Bob yesterday in the morning and then in the evening, 2-3 times or whatever. They're taking IQ tests. They're having a lot of fun. And even Uncle Jack was on the air today. But something interesting went down yesterday. I want to thank Cyke Clyde for capturing this. Have you guys ever seen or heard Bob Levy rap before? Well, if you didn't catch the shows yesterday, compliments of Cyke Labs, you're going to see it right now. Granny had a little message from a little bird that kind of asked the request about a rap battle. So take it away, Cyke Labs. That's right, folks. You're going to hear Bob Levy rap. Hang on for this one, folks. Let's see. So BF stands for BF. It stands for boyfriend. Ask Perry yesterday. He saw when I gave 5 memberships. Boyfriend Live gave 5 memberships. So he went right to gay right away.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, it's BF. It's not boyfriend, you knucklehead. You went 0 to gay right away. All right, let's play this right now. That's right, folks. Hang on tight because Bob Levy has got challenged to a rap battle, and it's about to go down right here.
Bob, I got a PayPal request. Fuck this stupid wrecker. I got a PayPal request right here. It says
what?
For $1,000.
Okay.
For you to beat me in a freestyle rap, and they say they'll send $1,000.
How can I beat you in a freestyle rap? I can't do that. But
Well, what PayPal are they sending it to? Make sure it's mine because I could use that, sir.
No, it was a request to mine. But I mean, I'll split it with you, Bob.
All right, go ahead, go. You go.
No,
first.
you got to go first. It says right here in the directions. It
And
says
what are we
Bob
doing?
Levy must go first. Freestyle rap. You can make fun of me. You can just rap.
Okay, ready? His name is Granny, and he hates fucking cats. He likes when women shit and calls it scat. Always walking around the town looking for shit. Everything he wears doesn't even fit.
Oh.
He's fucking dirty, and he smells like shit.
Oh.
Everybody knows that Jack has tits.
Oh.
Everybody. Okay, that wasn't bad.
No, it's not. It's one tit though.
Not bad, Bob. Not
Actually, not
bad.
even a tit anymore. A drain.
Right. Now you go.
What's my turn? All right, hold on.
But you
Let me
can't
get
put
into
in
this one.
old. You can't put in turkey teeth. You can't put in.
Okay, no turkey teeth, no old. I
Work
didn't have
110 in
parameter.
there.
Yeah.
Just work
I didn't have
110 in there.
parameter. I didn't have parameters on yours, but I'll take these parameters. All right.
Thank you. Look, people are loving me with this. But
All right.
word. Oh my God.
Word to your mother.
Bob came in. He was talking shit. He's talking some shit to a swamp trash kid. Hey, look, motherfucker, you met some people that maybe you could get. Hey, you met Beetlejuice, Howard Stern, and the Flow. You were there for a while until, the pills got overblowed. You got married 4 times. We didn't see it coming. Divorced all 4, and now Jeaner's on the running. But hey, here we are. We're doing it like this. We got motherfucking arms of kids, a tattoo.
Arms of kids tattooed.
Hey, they didn't even never know their dad, but he walks around proud, no sleeves. He's got the swag. He's about to light his next Marlboro Light. But I'll tell you what, when you come to Granny, it's just me tonight.
Nice.
Oh shit, boys are spitting.
Oh, man.
Boys are spitting.
That was amazing. That was good. Very good.
Oh,
Very
my
good.
goodness. I was watching this.
Well worth 1,000.
I'm glad you clipped this.
I think you beat me.
I think you should keep the whole thing and don't give Bob a dime. That's right.
I can't give Bob a dime because I lied.
I think you lied. I know you lied. Nobody can give $1,000 on here.
And there you go. Thank you, Cyke Clyde. So I saw that going down live yesterday. That was a lot of fun, man. So I'm glad you kind of clipped that because I'm like, is Bob really going to start flowing right here? So Cyke Clyde got it for us. The talented Cyke Clyde. Thank you for clipping that. Clipping and face swap genius. I got more stuff for you right here. I know we're running past a little bit past 1:30. Here's another parody song by Mike Morse. I told you it's going to be a big day for you Mike Morse fans. Compliments of Cyke Labs. So come on, man. Let's do it. Let's give a little Mike a little love today. Even though Bob doesn't believe in the Morse verse. He doesn't believe it should be a thing or anything. But here it goes. This is for your Mike Morse fans. This is B. Arthur from The Miserable Men Show by Mike Morse.
Of all the people in the world,
everybody now.
He had to look like a golden girl. Bob Levy.
Bob Levy's what?
Is B. Arthur.
Truthfully.
Strangest thing I ever saw. That old fuck looks just like Maud. Is B. Arthur. Bob Levy's B. Arthur.
Nice. Very nice.
Bob Levy. B. Arthur.
And then there's Bob. Compromising, enterprising, anything to tranquilize him.
Mike Morse is B. Arthur. Bobby McFarlane. Dude, Bobby, that's a funny one. That was a great one. Good one from Mike Morse. There you go. So you guys are really seeing the talents from back in the day from Mike Morse. I got a couple more pieces, and then we got to get into some other fun stuff right here on Cyke Labs. But, folks, I do have to pay the bills. So right after these messages, we'll be right back with at least one more piece of Cyke Labs content right after this.
3, 2, 1. Patty, y'all, this year's back.
It's El Levy Grande.
Max Golf.
It's Max Golf.
Where we buy golf. That's right. We buy golf clubs. Max Golf Shop. Come on over here. We buy golf clubs. Over Max Golf Shop. Come on down here. We buy golf clubs. That's right. We buy golf clubs. We buy golf clubs. We buy golf clubs.
You buy golf clubs?
We buy golf clubs.
Buy music gear, too, it says.
We buy golf clubs.
There's Levy Grande from the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs. right here, folks. And I left the link up on the screen to let you know that this link, you got to click on that when you see it go by, folks. You don't have to type all that stuff in. When you see it go by in the chat throughout this entirety of this show, click on it, go over there, hook up a brother with a like, share, and subscribe, and watch a lot of this fun stuff anytime you want to over on Cyke Labs. All right, I have one more piece of the latest piece from the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs. Then we're going to do the BF Live piss break with a whole lot of fun on the other side of that. We're not even done. We're just halfway done. All right, so let me feature this one right here on BF Live. This is the latest and the greatest, some of the newest stuff from the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs. You can watch anytime you want by clicking on his link. Here you go. Here's the last piece I have for you for Cyke Labs today, and then on to some other fun. This is Bodybuilder Bob Levy. Look at this one, guys. Check out the face and the bod on this guy from the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs. Look at that look. It looks like he's like, his head is like balanced on it. What is with that face? Get it, Bob. Ooh, hit it. Uh-oh. No, you didn't. That tan is really working on him, ain't it? I've really been out at the pool. Oh. He's ready for Gina to come home. He's ready. And look at this, Gina. Look how sexy, Gina. One more time around, because you got to believe. Look at that smile. Look at that smile on his fucking face. Let me go back a little bit. Look. He's got that doy smile on his face. Look, you know, doy. There's Bob right there. Look at that shit. Said, Gina, I'm ready for you to come home. I'm all tan. Tits McGee says, so weird. Cyke Clyde says, this one is for the ladies too. Oh, I'm supposed to use this for the ladies segment. That's be coming up later on. The only show on YouTube that does a segment just for the ladies. Special Olympics bodybuilders. I didn't say it. Clyde said it. Creepy LOL says Space Nerd. Oh my God, says Aunt Esther. Two Join says that BF Live is the best 3 1-hour shows. The best back-to-back 3 1-hour programmies in a row. So weird. There you have it, folks. This is why I accurately say from the Twisted Mind of our friend at Cyke Labs, Cyke Clyde, Mr. and Mrs. Cyke Clyde. Love and appreciate you. Ding dong, everybody. Okay, that was, you know what that was, folks. Cyke Labs.
Cyke.
There you go. How you doing, folks? Are you having fun today? It's at 1:38 where I'm at here on the East Coast of the United States. Are you having fun? We're hanging out with the chat family. There's been 25, 30 of you in here at a time. I appreciate it if you hit the like, share, and subscribe on your way in, on your way out to the BF Live Stream Show 188, folks. But don't fret, don't go anywhere, because we got a lot more fun on the other side of the piss break. So that's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to take a piss break. It's about 2.5 minutes. And on the other side, we'll probably get into some Soulful Horoscope readings. Maybe Perry Talk, maybe just for the ladies. Maybe we'll get into whatever fun we can get into in the next hour and a half coming up following the piss break, folks. But this is what we do. We grab a drink. We grab a snack or something. Maybe grab a snack, smoke mixed together. Maybe grab a friend and tell them that no one has more fun than we do right here in the midday on the BF Live Stream Show. Folks, 2.5 minutes. We're going to take a piss break. And on the other side of the piss break, more fun. So don't go anywhere. I'll come back right after this. I'll see you in 2.5 minutes, folks, for more fun on the other side.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. oh yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah, yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Yeah, I'm back from touching my pee-pee, folks. For the second half of the BF Live Stream Show 188, you ready to have fun? We're working our way up to the top of the second hour of the BF Live Stream Show. The second hour of 3 hours of fun I like to have. Try to bring to you every day, Monday through Friday, in the midday, folks. And we're nowhere near done having fun yet. Let's see what everybody's saying in the chat. And then we get on some more fun right here on the BF Live, hanging out with you in the midday. Let's see. Whoa, let me see. We got some friends checking in and all kind of stuff. Got some dancing going on. Let me see. We got Terry Nee says that was for the girls. That's right. That was Bob Levy. Thank you, Cyke Clyde, for that great fun stuff to show. Bob Levy, the bodybuilder. So you better watch out, Uncle Jack checking in. To join Cyke, getting the love. Let's see. We got Cyke throwing out the hearts. On Esther's ready for the piss break dance. Smack? Question mark. On Esther throwing out that she's doing the PP breakdown. Good afternoon from my bro Brian Kowalczyk. Hey man, Hoya, Brian, how you doing, man? Well, thank you very much, my Stream Elements bot, for letting me know that my friend Deadful just tipped me $19.92. Ha ha ha. He tipped me $19.92 because that's the year that Perry and Randy fell in love. How you doing, Deadful? Thank you for the $19.92 super chat tip by using my PayPal preset pinned option. Thank you, my friend. Happy Monday, buddy. Hoya BK from Space Nerd. On Esther checks in says Brian Kowalczyk, hashtag Hoya. Uncle Jack says, has anyone seen my extra chromosome? I don't know, but I saw you taking your shots from a Bob Levy and the boys there. He's at Bob Boys having fun with you and your tattoo and all that stuff. You got to check out Bob and all the guys when he on the air. I love how much BF gets into his dancing. It's a PP breakdown. I really had to get into the piss break at the time. I needed to do something because Space Nerd, I used to do this show without any kind of piss break included and would sit here doing the PP dance. You know how that goes. Afternoon gang, says our friend Uncle Jack from Uncle Jack's The Hack Shack checking in. How you doing, Uncle Jack? Hey, Jack from Jerry Lahane. Uncle Jack, hashtag love from Aunt Esther. Deadful checks in and says, the message said, why would I wash my hands? I got a clean dick. There you go. Why would I wash my hands? Oh, that's what you said on it? Wow, okay. I didn't see that. It didn't come through on the thing. Maybe it came through on my PayPal. Thank you, my friend Deadful. Deadful killer, says Jerry Lahane checking in. Another friend checking in here on BF Live. Uncle Jack's getting the shout out love and the heart from Juggalette Jen. There's Cyke Clyde link running as usual. All right, folks, why don't we do this and get into it? What I got written down here. We did Cyke Labs. Check that off on my little checklist sheet. Why don't we do it, folks? Because it is a Perry night. It's Monday night PCL. and I have a couple things that I can show off of Twitter X, and then maybe we'll go a little further on some of the stuff that they're talking about from Perry, because it was Perry's birthday yesterday. So we'll see. People were supposed to be nice to him. We kept him on air as long as Tom could, but he had to go over and hang out with Terry. Let's see how any or all of that went as we check in. Let's do a little in the midday. Let's do a little Perry talk right here on BF Live. Perry talk. Which one am I going to play that? I'll play this one. Yeah, man. Oh, I'm outside of apartment 102. Well, thank you, Garrett and Jim, the boss, and everybody for letting me use this camera out here. Let me see what Perry's up to. Perry, let me in, buddy. Perry, let me in. Let me in. Come on.
Shut the fuck up.
I want to come in. All right, well, he won't let me in, but we're going to do Perry Talk anyway. That's right. It's PCL Monday, folks. So let's check in. Let's go back on Twitter X a little bit, and let's relive some of the stuff that kind of went down over the weekend. So let's see. We were trying to take it easy on Perry. It was Perry's birthday this weekend. And so they had this really cool clip kind of wishing Perry a happy birthday and kind of reflecting on all the fun we've had, like over not only the past year. Starts out with a little Pottstown video when he did the live show, but just in general. Let's watch this happy birthday video to Perry Caravello, the birthday boy.
Buttercream Man!
Whoa.
If he was, I don't know.
I heard she did.
I can't even talk. Oh my God, I can't even talk. I'm honored. I want to cry because I'm so honored.
He was crying yesterday, too.
I'm finally back in the snow.
There you go. That was a Pottstown beginning and the end of that video. So yeah, we got to linger with Perry. Join says that Perry should eat more cranberries.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, they'd probably be good for you, better than all that other stuff you're eating there, Perry. Oh my goodness. So that was a fun video. I like reflecting on that, and I'm like seeing some of the stuff that I was part of, like the Pottstown. I went seeing him live, so that was fun. So yeah, but yesterday on Twitter X, they were telling you that it was Happy Birthday Perry. What's he, like 60, 61, 62? He's up there, but it was Happy Birthday Perry yesterday. And yeah, of course, by the end, he was bugging to get out of there. There's that video again. We already watched that one time. Let's take you up here. Oh, look at this. The lovely Gina Levy checked in. Look at this. Now, how often you even see Perry drink at his place, but right away, within minutes of the lovely Gina Levy stopping in while she was in California, Perry's trying to ply her with beer and get in her pants, of course, because he is a home wrecker. And look, there he is, got the hand on his shoulder. Look at him. Like, keep your pervy hands off the lovely Gina.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, you were fucking creepy, Perry, for Christ's sake, man. But Gina checked in and said, happy birthday to, I don't know if he likes being in the friend zone right here. Happy birthday to my best honorary brother and friend, Perry Caravello, Live X right there. So you're in the friend zone, Perry, whether you think you might be getting lucky with Gina, lest anyone think you're not doing that. That ain't going to happen. Let's see. Space Nerd says Cyke and Perry are in cahoots. Maybe they are. I might have some video that kind of backs up that claim. But there's the lovely Gina Levy when she checked in for Perry. And there was Bob sharing this thing. Look at that. Happy birthday. Look at that handsome old dude right there. Young dude, I should say. All right, here we go. This is Perry LTB. Uh-oh. You're going to see what LTB stands for right here with Terry. Let's see what his plans are. When he went over supposedly yesterday after we kept him on air for about 4 hours or so. He was supposed to go over with Terry and have the dinner that he didn't invite himself to. And let's see what Perry's intentions are with Terry.
I do have one question, though. With you and Terry tonight, are you LTB?
What do you mean?
Are you looking to bang tonight, or is it just
See?
a dinner?
LTB when he's going over Terry's. Now, see, he's supposed to be going over for dinner that he didn't invite himself to, but Perry always has something else in mind. Watch.
It's going to be, well, I am sleeping over, so yeah. Well, we'll see what happens.
I do have one question.
Sleeping over.
With you and Terry tonight, are you LTB?
What do you mean?
Are you looking to bang tonight, or is it just a friendly dinner?
It's going to be, well, I am sleeping over, so yeah. Well, we'll see what happens.
I do have one question.
Invited himself over and sleeping over. That's why you got to watch Perry Caravella live tonight, because we got to see if he actually slept over, or if he kind of like kicked him out, or because the daughter is supposed to be sick. So I don't know how that's going to fit into him sleeping over there at Terry's or whatever. Because I thought that, don't they live together? I could be mistaken on that part, but I thought that the daughter was sick and on, so they went out to separately to avoid the daughter and the COVID and all that stuff. So you got to tune in tonight, folks, because we got to see if he even stayed, what the dynamic was, if he was, if he stayed around looking to get Bone Terry or whatever. But here's his, look, he's a favorite Florida shirt. Perry loves Florida. Look at that. Of course, they always get him to wear these shirts at the beginning of the stream. Perry loves Florida. Perry Lago. I think he's going to have him Florida soon. Here they're reliving when Tony Mazur did the Wild West movie. Tony Mazur checks in and says, wishing my pal Perry Caravella a very happy birthday. We got to work together on the Wild Western, which I hope sees the light of the day sometime in 2025. So we'll be looking for cameos from Tony Mazur, Brutal Pain, Bob Levy, Gina Levy, Chris Abels, and all kind of other people coming up for that movie, the Wild Western movie, on Perry Talk right here. All right, now this one, check this out, folks. So this is Dave Navarro is going to go to the he's going to go to the Corey Feldman concert, and he's going to do something for Perry. And look at Perry's reaction to this. Check out this Oscar award-winning, these BS crocodile tears right here on Perry Talk.
She's crying. I'm crying. We're both crying.
I got
Oh, my
some news
God.
on the guitar. I was invited to a charity event for Michael J. Fox's Parkinson's Foundation, and our pal, Corey Feldman, is going to be there.
Are you going?
I am going for
All right, Dave's going. Now, what's going to happen? He's going to confront Corey?
sure. There is no way he's getting out of there with that guitar. No way. If I see him there, he's going. Yeah, he's not getting out of there without that guitar.
Look at those fake
way.
fucking, look at that. Look how he went from thank you to these crocodile ass tears. Look at this horrible acting. I'm going to go back a little bit. Watch how normal he is until he hears that what he wanted to hear. Listen to this.
Are you going?
I am going for sure.
No tears.
There is no way he's getting out of there with that guitar. No way. If I see him there,
Watch.
he's either going. Yeah, he's not getting out of there without that guitar. No way.
You big pussy.
Thank you.
Shut the
Thank
fuck
you.
up.
Thank you. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. Oh, God, I'm crying right now. Thank you. This is the best birthday present you could ever bring back to me.
Right.
Hold. She's crying. I'm crying. We're both crying. Tell Dave thank you, she says.
All right.
I love you.
Angel,
Angel loves you, and we both love you.
He didn't even act that good on the Wild
Thank
Western movie. Holy shit, Perry. His acting wasn't even that good on the Wild Western movie. Let's see what everybody is saying. Terry Nee says, I have never been and never will be with Perry. I think it's another kind of Terry, but you wishful thinking there, Terry Nee. Oh my, it says Space Nerd. Oh my. The SOMG song is a Two Joint says Terry wants to late night bowling. Perry, you creep. What? They're gonna go late night bowling? I don't know if I picked up on that one, but let me see. They did. Uncle Jack and Jen are talking about their streaming last night. DTF says just a guess. That's right, Perry was down to fuck the old lady, wasn't he?
Shut the fuck up.
You trying to get in her pants. You basically admitted it right there. Uncle Jack, good morning. Just a guess, Hoya from Two Joints. Why is Perry blushing? Three Man is laughing at the crying. What fake ass crying? Ha ha, BF. Yep. Wasn't that so fake? He went from 0 to like bitch, like that. I hope Perry got his pecker wet. Let's see.
Shut the fuck up.
He might. We're gonna have to tune in tonight to see the dry cry. Matt notices fake crying in 3, 2, 1. Dream Man is laughing at that. Hoya says just a guess. 2 Joints says it was a sad scam. 2 Joints is having fun with the Perry emoji, saying wah. Barry Woosa, says our friend Matt checking in. What a fairy, the guy Perry.
Shut the fuck up.
Dream Man said it, and I agree. Both fake. The crying, says 2 Joints. Tom Dreesen link running. Fleming Gay, says our friend Mr. Crow. As we continue on with That's Right, I'm letting you know it happens tonight, folks. It goes down tonight. There's the Chinese feed, as you can see, because Perry famously showed his ass. I can see that my signal's currently going underwater a little bit. But yes, Perry famously showed his ass on his YouTube. So now you have to watch Perry Caravello live on the Jim PCL boss stream coming out of China. So that's going to happen 5 Pacific. That's 8 o'clock here on the East Coast. I'll be hanging out with all the chat family later on tonight. You guys know that. I see you every night that Perry Caravello live is on. Let's take you back now, folks. They're going to take you back. All right, so it's been years since I've really seen what Terry looks like nowadays, but you can only imagine, and maybe this clip will help you imagine what Terry might look like nowadays, but this is taking you back to an old classic clip of Perry Caravello live, which we might dig into a little deeper, but this is Terry. This is his famous friend Terry, folks, in the middle. From back in the day, from one of Perry's old broadcasts. Let's take you back to the old Perry right here. And this is his friend Terry. This is, I think, what he has in his mind when he's going to go for the sleepover. Whoop, hang on, let me give you that present again. Let me screen share that. And let me show you this here. Check this out. This is Perry doing his creepy thing with Terry and another Italian friend back in the day.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Yeah, come on.
When are you and I gonna commence a relationship?
What relationship? We don't have a relationship.
Oh, get.
Hey, watch
We're
your
friends.
hands. Watch your hands.
We're friends.
There you go. So this is what Perry, this is probably from back in what? Is this like the 80s, 90s? Maybe you guys can pin it down. Dream Man says that the comedy Pure Rock Resurrection was a fucking great time. This was one of Perry's previous incarnations of him trying to be famous and be on a show. I have gone back and watched some of these. I didn't watch it back in the day, but I have gone back and watched a couple of these. Check out this one. But this is Terry. This is what Perry thinks he was going to have a sleepover with.
Time. Good
sex
friends.
partners.
Whoa.
Are we going?
You never told me about that.
There's nothing to tell.
Nothing to tell?
No.
Why did he say?
Now look, he's creeping. He's talking about trying to get with her and being sex partners all of these decades ago, and nothing has changed. And look at her reaction, and look how she refuses it or denies it.
Because he's crazy.
He's crazy.
Okay,
Well, we know
Crazy.
that.
He's crazy.
We do the hidden sex thing every so often.
Hidden sex thing.
What is the hidden sex thing?
It's so hidden that she didn't even realize she was having sex with him. There you go. So that's a clip from their page. And I had seen that particular clip before, and I went back and watched that kind of episode. I think I have an extended clip of that right here. Let's show you that. I'm going to show you the whole thing now, folks. It's only 4 minutes, so this is Perry Talk. So let's take you back for some people that maybe never saw this or you want to see it again. Let me take you back. If I do the screen present right, this is Perry Talk. I'm going to show you some of the whole episode, 4 minutes of the comedy Pure Rock Resurrection when the guest was Terry Ann Fuso. Let's watch the whole thing.
Well, I would love to bring her out. Her name is Terry Ann Fuso.
Hello.
And how are
I'm
you tonight,
just
my darling
fantastic.
dearest?
I'm happy to be here and be on your wonderful show.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's been way too long seeing you, one.
Seeing
Way too
you,
long
one.
missing the dating her, two.
Uh-oh. Watch it. We have another guest here, too.
Yeah, I know.
Well, don't
The other guy that's trying to get in your panties.
Oh,
Hey.
my goodness.
I don't have to try, buddy.
Oh, you've been there?
Oh.
You've been
Now,
there?
wait a minute.
They got 2 grease balls trying to claim her and act like they've already been with her.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm going to do a disclaimer here. Don't listen to anything they say because it's all BS.
Now you heard that, right? So when Perry tries to say some shit about, I used to have relations with her, we used to have a loving, warm, lovable relationship back in the day, you heard the words she's telling. It's lies.
But anyway, so, you know,
Bad supervision?
You know, we're
Perry's a bucket list
we're 3
item.
Italians here. You know, that's a dynamite
3
combination.
paisanos.
Right.
Hey, paisans.
Hey, forget about it.
Forget about it.
What are you going to
You
do?
watch the Soprano. Oh, there he is. Hey, go catch that.
Oh, look at
Robert De Niro
Barry.
look.
I don't
Perry De
like that
Niro.
you-
Look Look at that.
Man, you fuck with my girl.
Oh, look at this guy. Now he's trying.
He's trying.
We
He
got,
makes fun of me. Elvin, what do you call me?
we got two De Niros here.
You talking to me?
Yeah, we're talking to you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Yeah, come on.
When are you and I gonna commence a relationship?
What relationship? We don't have a relationship.
Oh, get.
Oh.
Hey, watch
We're
your
friends.
hands. Watch your hands.
Worst De
friends.
Niro ever.
Long time. Good
Sex
friends.
partners.
What?
Whoa.
Are we going?
You never told me about that.
There's nothing to tell.
Nothing to tell?
No,
Why did he say that?
Because he's crazy.
He's crazy.
Okay,
Well, we know
crazy.
that.
He's crazy.
We do the hidden sex thing every so often.
Hidden sex thing.
What is the hidden sex thing?
Terry.
Hidden
what
from
is
her.
You know, it's like every once in a blue moon.
Hey, you know, I'll tell you
call
right
me
now,
and
I don't
let
play
me-
second fiddle.
Weekend.
You know, I didn't even know you were a musician.
I was.
You was? Oh, okay.
Hey.
So Jesse,
He plays the second
you're
fiddle.
Oh.
What'd he say?
Never mind.
Never mind.
We're not gonna.
What is it, Gilda
We're
Radner?
not gonna go.
Never
You
mind.
had a joke you were gonna tell us.
Scary Perry.
Gee. You know, they come and go into my head just like that.
You
I
forgot
just
it already?
forgot it already.
Jesse's from New York, Perry.
But
Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, hey.
Garden
I
spot
got
of
a
the
few
world.
friends from Brooklyn. One friend here,
Is he alive?
Andrew Dice
And-
Clay.
Oh, he's
Oh,
claiming,
Dice
he's claiming
Clay.
Andrew Dice Clay.
And
Here's
I,
our co-host.
Mr. Chicago, all these like Guido wannabes. I mean, he claims Chicago. Now he's out on the West Coast. Now he's trying to claim that he's Brooklyn and Andrew Dice Clay. Come on, man.
Dice's opening act, Michael Wheels Priest. He's another Brooklyn boy.
I'm from Cleveland. If anybody
Cleveland.
cares.
Yeah, the
No,
Rock and
nobody
Roll
cares.
Hall.
The rock and roll.
The Rock and Roll Hall, baby.
Nobody cares.
Just kidding.
I care.
How about 10 gentle thoughts for the day?
From
Yeah,
you.
that sounds interesting.
I
Like
can't
what?
imagine
From you?
gentle thoughts from you.
You?
But go ahead.
Number one, birds of a feather flock together.
Okay.
I heard
Unless
it
they
different.
sit on your car.
I heard birds of a feather flock together.
Whoa.
Flock together,
Flock
I said.
together.
They flock
Yeah,
together.
but you didn't finish that.
No, that's it.
No, they're not on there.
And
That's
then they shit on your
You
car.
shit on your cat. The cat.
the car. Talk
Yeah.
the car. Okay, no.
And when I'm feeling down or better, going down. Woo!
Oh,
How do you take this
he's a
abuse?
I like to whistle,
I'm
and it
taking
makes
this abuse
the
any longer.
neighbor's dogs run to the end of his chain and gang.
And they're choking.
Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty.
Well, that's the
I mean, I'm not
dog.
even a dog lover, but that's nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
Perry. Piece of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yes,
That's a
yeah.
gentle
Animal
thought, huh?
murderer.
Nothing gentle about it.
Okay.
Let's see. Don't assume malice for what stupidity can exclaim. Exclaim.
Perry, you're bombing with
Explain.
these. You know
You're
that,
bombing.
don't you?
I know I am.
Is
They
it-
suck.
You're bombing and they suck. And there you go, folks. So I thought based on that little visit on their Twitter X page, I went back and looked for the full thing. You can find that on Perry Caravello Live's actual page. That's where I got that 4-minute video from, folks. So I will let you know, you got to be part of the fun and the action. You got to be down with it tonight or when they do the members only show and we find out that like Perry did it in like the refrigerator cases with other girls and stuff like that and snitched on his coworkers to the FBI. You're only going to find that stuff out if you're members only or watch the cool videos like that and learn about his past. So you got to member up on PCL. $4.99 for shop vac level, $9.99 for credenza level. Be there tonight, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock East. Deadfool says she should have said, if you two kiss, I'll do both of you, and then watch Perry's head explode with conflicting thoughts. That would have been a good one, Perry, back in the day. She didn't have that kind of like evil, twisted mind. Like, if you put me on the spot, I'm going to put you guys on the spot. But that would have been fun. Dreamman says, where Perry hides the camera. Space Chief 75 says, Perry looked more like Steven Seagal than De Niro. Jesse Marinera flanking poor Terry says 2 joints. Perry touches the leg guest, count 1. Yeah, he did that whole thing. Yeah. Oh, you're so funny, girl. But if it was a guy sitting next to him, he would have never touched him. That creepy bastard. Define tangential, Perry. Yeah. I thought he said tangential first, and then he said tangential. I didn't know if it was tangential or tangential, but there you go. Blummel says, dudes are so gross. We got to step up our game, fellas. Perry equals smooth operator, says Space Nerd. The smooth operator. Are you a smooth operator, Perry?
Shut the fuck up.
You look like you were striking out there. Deadful, good morning from 2 joints. Dreamman checks in and says, I feel stupider listening to these wops. A great Sade song, Space Nerd, says 2 Joints. Smokes Up says Dead Fool, smoke him if you got him. 2 Joints says it's pretty surreal seeing you in front of Francine's Place BMLMFAO. Yeah, man, I was trying to get him to let me in here because I'm looking out for Randy visits, or I'm looking out to see if Reve or anybody swings by, or any of that stuff. So Perry, let me in, bro. Let me in.
Shut the fuck up.
I want in. I want to come in. 2 Joints is having fun, getting a shout out from Space Nerd. Blummel says, I don't know what a foot job is. If it is what I think it is, that's pretty impressive. That's right, because somebody said, was it Widow Killer? Somebody said that, or 2 Joints said that he got a foot job from Terry. I don't know. Well, he's hoping for more, and we're not going to know any of it unless we watch tonight. 5 Pacific, 8 o'clock East. You got to tune in tonight, see if he stayed over, see if it got creepy and weird, see if he got lucky. But folks, that's all I have for you for this segment of today's Perry Talk. Once again, folks, we're having a good day today. One good problem that I do have that Cyke Clyde, you gave me, I do have a bonus Perry clip I want to share with you right here on BF Live, because Cyke Clyde likes having fun with Perry. We're all PCL chat family, and yesterday he got his super chat read. He was nice enough, him and Ding Dong sent a super chat to Perry, a warm, loving super chat. We kind of took it easy on Perry yesterday because it was his birthday, so a lot of just the warm, loving stuff came through. So that means he's in for it tonight, folks. All the stuff that didn't get read and all the stuff, it's back to normal tonight for Monday Night PCL. But let me show you this super chat that got played and how Perry reacted to it with a little Perry Talk bonus clip.
All right, Clyde donated $5 to me, and thanks so much, Clyde. Perry, you truly have helped so many of us through tough times, buddy. Thank you very much. It means a lot. Okay, me and my girl watch you every week. Happy B-Day from me and Ding. Ding?
Ding.
D-I-N-G. Love you, buddy.
Yeah, and then listen to Perry, because once again, the home wrecker is at his thing, Cyke Clyde. You pointed this out to me when we were talking.
Wait, thank you very much, dude. Hugs and kisses to you and your girl. Oh, not to you, but I mean your girl. Yeah.
See? Girl. He sniffed out Ding Dong, and from me and the missus, watch where Perry goes. He goes from 0 to Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Give your girl a big kiss. She bends over so I can kiss her nice ass.
Whoa. Whoa, Ding Dong, you're gonna get a smooch right on the ass from Perry. Oh shit.
She got a nice rock hard ass like my girlfriend. My girlfriend's got a nice rock hard ass.
Oh, dang.
Grab her butt, and I mean it's not neat. It's like a freaking grabbing a brick. It's that hard. Clyde,
lucky you, Dawn.
Or Cyke. Thank you so much, and thank you everyone for coming on my stream. You guys have been awesome today, and I really thank you all. Thank you so much.
There you have it. That was awesome. Look at that. See? All Cyke Clyde tried to do, one day we tried to be nice to Perry and not hit him with some kind of Randy stuff or something. You actually gave him a nice, warm, loving thing. And what does he do? Mr. Steal Your Girl. He tried to take your wife, Cyke Clyde. Unbelievable. Once again, the home wrecker batting 1,000 right there. Ding Dong, the one whose ass got kissed by Perry, is laughing. Cyke's laughing at 2 Joints. Space Nerd doesn't know. Not allowed, Perry. I don't think that's allowed, 2 Joints said.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, it's his girl, man. You can't be stealing other people's women. Dang Lizard says, careful, Cyke. Perry might poison you. Oh, you got to watch out for that shit, bro. Justice says, buns of steel. Yeah, does Ding Dong have a rock hard ass? What girl was he talking about? My girl that has a rock hard ass. What a delusional dude. But that's one of the things we love about Perry, and you got to watch him tonight to see what happened if he scored with Terry. Ding is a lucky girl, says Space Nerd. Lucky is a word. Perry, the wife stealer, says Ding Dong. She knows what's going on. She's looking out for it. LOL, Space Nerd from 2 Joints. Bricked up Perry. He was, man. Like, I mean, the super chat said from Cyke, from Clyde, which he's like, he's tried to ban you in previous shows, but as soon as you mention a girl and having a wife, here comes Mr. Steal Your Girl, the home wrecker. I got options, nerd, LOL. Whoa, stepping out on Cyke Clyde. He did say hugs and kisses to me, but then he corrected it. He said, no, not to you, to your wife. No hugs and kisses for you. You hear how he got hetero, or he suddenly cleaned it up. LOL Ding from 2 Joints. Ding, it's good to have options like Perry, I guess. Extra not allowed. Well, we've never done extra not allowed. We'll have to bring that tonight, maybe when Perry Caravello in their chat, because we always do a not allowed or allowed. We have to do extra allowed or extra not allowed when Perry starts refusing us. Ding Dong is laughing and loving it. Dead Fool says, I'm going to tell him, sorry, I missed you celebrating Bob's birthday yesterday, but I sent him a hundo to make up for it. Well, he'll like that. Thank you for your warm, loving 100. Yeah, it was getting close there because I was watching the Perry birthday show, and we always know that Tom is going to make him stay because Perry drags out the show, or just for general defiant reasons. You don't want Perry thinking he's the boss. So I knew we were going to go past whatever time Tom promised. I knew it was going to go long, and we were like trying to make it go long by extra super chats and all, and he was getting all upset. So yeah, and then Bob's show kind of came on right after that. A lot of fun yesterday, and a lot of fun hanging out in PCL. 2 Joints extra says Darren Hain. 2 Joints tremendous dono last night. Dead Fool. There you go. So that was awesome, man. So you got to hang out with the PCL chat family. A lot of you guys who are nice enough to come here and check out BF Live during the afternoon, we're PCL chat family, and we'll be definitely hanging out into the wee hours of tonight. I know Tom's going to like drag him out and make his life miserable tonight. So we got to see how long it's going to go. But that was a little Perry talk with a little extra bonus right here on the BF Live stream show. Uh-oh. What time is it, folks? It's 11 minutes into hour number 3. 3 hours of live content every day. Who does that? This guy right here, BF Live. I do my best to hold it down and have fun hanging out with the chat and bringing you some fun stuff that we can do every day right here on BF Live. Well, it is the beginning of the week, folks. It is Monday. Once again, November 18th. Man, it's going to be Thanksgiving before long. We're going to be hanging with family or acting like we like family for a minute. There's some of us that might have to do that. All kind of crazy stuff is going to be going down next week. But let's see what's going down this week, folks. It is that time. How about if we do this? Let's do the Soulful Horoscope readings. This is where you throw your signs in the chat. I go over to my horoscope reading studios. I rub my crystal balls, and I'll read your horoscope soulfully in BF Live's Soulful Horoscope readings. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BF's Soulful Horoscope readings. Well, yeah, come on, folks. Let's get into it. I think we just had a weekend with a full moon. I thought I heard Bob talking about it at the end of the week coming up. That full moon, and I'm going to be dreading it and all. There's something written in the stars for all of us, folks. So let's see what it is by doing BF Live's Soulful Horoscope readings. Oh, let me put on my porn/horoscope reading music for you, folks. And then I will rub my balls as aggressively or gently as I need to please myself and to get your Soulful Horoscope readings today. All right, so let's get into them. Go over to my horoscope section right here on my little browser, and I will read your horoscope soulfully and see what the stars have in mind for us this upcoming week, folks. Let's get into the chat right here. I'll go to the first one I see, and we will go to, we got Dead Fool. Oh, it skipped on me. Let's go. That's a young Perry. Nice. Catching up on that. Uh-oh. A lot of fun. Where are they at? I'm looking for my first sign. Where are they at? LOL. I'm scrolling to them. Perry is a trip. Taurus for Cyke. And I please. This is for the victim or Perry's next to a girlfriend. It's Mrs. Ding Dong. This is Taurus for Cyke Clyde and Mrs. Cyke Clyde, aka Ding Dong. This is for you, the lucky lady. I'll read this to you right now. Here's Taurus, because nobody does it like the bull. Oh boy. We're starting off the week. Ding and Cyke, I hope you're having a better day than this. It does say that your day is a 6 out of a 10. Communication breakdowns. Communication breakdowns will cause delays, Cyke, Clyde, and Ding Dong. Keep moderation as a rule. Moderate your shit. Guard against oversharing. overeating, or overspending. Don't overdo anything. None of the overs. There's no need to tell everything. Maintain some mystery. And there you go. For that is for Taurus. Nobody does it like the bull. For Mrs. Cyke Clyde, for Cyke Clyde, and all of the other people joining us today. Can you guess crappy corn? My nose is itching. This is for my friend Dead Fool, and for all our other crappy corn / Capricorn friends joining us for BF Live's Soulful Horoscope readings. Hey, Dead Fool, and all my crappy corn friends. Today is an 8 out of 10, so I hope that's the kind of day you're having. Collaborate for practical. Stop. Collaborate and listen. No, collaborate for practical objectives, Dead Fool. Sparks could fly between you and your partner. Uh-oh. Yeah. Starting a fire? Oh, kindling romance or ire. That's the whole thing with causing those sparks. You never know if they're the good sparks or the bad sparks until you start them. They could be kindling romance or her ire. Stoke your shared passion. Uh-oh. Yeah. And prioritize your actions over words. That's for my friend Deadpool. And all of the other Capricorn / Crappycorns join us today here on BF Live. So in summary, today is an 8. You got to collaborate for practical objectives. Sparks could fly between you and your partner, kindling either romance or the ire. Stoke your shared passions and prioritize your actions over words, Deadful. Blummel's defense lawyer checks in and says, Tars for you. Well, I trust you were listening when I did Tars for the others. Pisces for my friend Matt. I got that Pisces for you, Matt, right here. Today is a 7 out of 10 for my friend Matt and all the other Pisces. Romance and passion could spark if you keep your sense of humor. Don't get mad about it. Find creative solutions. Relax with someone fun. Reduce your stress with a walk outside. There you go. Romance and passion could spark if you keep a sense of humor. That's why we got to keep it happy here on BF Live. Have a great one, Matt. Two Joints checks in and says Ford Taurus are fine automobiles. BDL says Two Joints. Just a guest checking in. He's in love with giving his love to a cowboy, man. Blummel's defense lawyer says Two Joints. You are not wrong. They are very reliable vehicles. Matt checks in with the love and the bones up for Dead Full. Aries says our friend Two Joints. Aries, no reason I cannot read that for you. So let me take you up to Aries. Let me rub my crystal balls. Not because I have to, because I want to. And it's part of BF Live's Soulful Horoscope readings. Aries, I will let you know that today is a 7 out of 10. So I hope you're having a 7 out of 10 kind of day, Aries. It says clean messes at home for workability and beauty. Clean yourself. Clean your stuff up. Resist impulsive purchases or actions, all right? Kind of play a little conservative with the money. Don't go out buying crazy shit. Conserve, once again, your resources and your treasures. Cook up something tasty and enjoy domestic pleasures. Yeah. All right. There you go, Aries. It sounds like you're about to clean up and organize your stuff at home. Don't kind of keep it conservative. Resist going out and buying anything. Clean what you got. It's almost like a kind of nurture or cherish what you have. Be thankful for what you got. Conserve them resources and your treasures. That's how you conserve what you got. Cook up something tasty and enjoy domestic pleasures and have a great day, Aries. Deadful checks in and says Hoya and bones up to our friend Matt. Space Nerd says, all right, friends, gotta run. Hope you all have a delightful day. From the lovely nerd checking in from the Pacific Northwest, has a great rest of your day. Thank you, BF Live. No, thank you, Space Nerd. You look marvelous. Thank you. Deadful checks in says 3 of my favorite things from his horoscope. Have a good day, nerd, from Ding Dong. You too, my friend, says Space Nerd. Space Nerd getting the shout out love and the greetings from Deadful. Nice. I'll grab some champagne. Find champagne? Says Deadful. Two Joints says stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new edition. Something up to give you the business. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. Hashtag walk-in, says our friend Matt, checking in, getting that exercise in. Two Joints says, I'm clean and disgustingly handsome. And the Stream Elements bots are running all of our friends' bots as we continue with the BF Live Soulful Horoscope readings, folks. Do we have any other signs? Throw them out there, folks. Don't be shy. We don't have Scott here today or Bobby to read theirs, but I can read Cancer for Scott. This is for Scott. Brian K, the other Brian K, Brian Clauder, and all of our other Cancers checking in on BF Live today. Use your natural advantage. Keep objectives in mind. Defend your position with good humor, Cancer. Push, but gently. Actions go farther than words and advance your personal dreams. I'm going to read Virgo for mine because, like my sister says, I'm one in a million. There's not many Virgos out here in the BF Live family, but I'm one, so I'm going to read mine for me. Today is a 7 out of 10. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling at least a 7, maybe a little better than that. Harmony requires effort. Oh, okay. Show your philosophical side in public. Wait a minute. Let me turn. Nope, that's just my ass. Sorry. Let me see. The opposition holds out and it could get tense. Speak the truth and keep your peace. The opposition, who dares oppose BF Live? We have no opposition here on BF Live. We only have chat, family, and fun, folks. Okay, well, I got a couple for you out there. I think I got most of yours today. This is the last call for any of your horoscopes that you would like read, or otherwise we're going to get on to other fun stuff. 7 out of 10 is pretty good. 7 out of 10 is pretty good. I'm always shooting for a 10 out of 10. I always wake up say my day is a 10 out of 10 until it proves me otherwise. That's always my theory, waking up in the day. All right, folks. Gemini, did I miss it? No, you did not. Because no one asked except my friend Brian Kowalczyk. So this is for my friend Brian Kowalczyk and anyone else that's Gemini joining us for BF Live's Soulful Horoscope readings today. Today is an 8 Gemini, so I hope you're having an 8 out of 10, Brian. Get advice, but make your own financial decisions. Abandon preconceived notions and suppositions. Keep an open mind. A dream lies within reach, and disciplined actions will win. It says, Gemini, it says, we suck, Brian Kowalczyk says. We do have a couple Geminis. I don't see the lovely Stacey Allen here today, but I know we got a couple Geminis in the chat. So that was for Brian Kowalczyk and all the Gemini friends joining us today, folks. And with that, I don't see any more signs in the chat. So that tells me it's time to move on to some other fun stuff with BF Live. But that was, for today, that was BF Live's Soulful Horoscope readings to start off your week. Let's get on to some other fun stuff right here on BF Live Stream Show 188. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BF's Soulful Horoscope reading. Yeah. We're having it.
We're doing it.
We are doing it, as a matter of fact, here on the BF Live Stream Show, right here in the middle of the day on YouTube, folks. A lot of people hold down the middle. Some people hold down the end of the day, but I like to hold down right here in the middle of the day and have fun with the chat family. You guys are awesome. Thank you for giving me a place to do this. Powerful horoscope, BF, bro. There you go, man. I'm not over here rubbing my crystal balls just because it feels good. I like to give out the BF Live Soulful Horoscope readings for this segment. All right, folks. Well, where this train is moving right along like we like to do, and we're in the 2 o'clock hour, 2:22. All twos where I'm meeting you from the East Coast of the United States for BF Live Stream Show 188, folks. What do you say? I think we got some ladies around here, and I'm so happy to have at least 28% of my demographic at last check on YouTube being the ladies, and I'm like, who else looks out for the ladies? Nobody looks out for the ladies, so I need to do it right here for a segment I call For the Ladies right here on BF Live, folks. So hang on tight, because this ain't for me and this ain't for you. This segment is, in fact, just for the ladies.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat. Making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave in every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter, so we see more juicy mammy just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, everything he melts. Ladies gather around, the show's just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
And here we go, folks. Right on cue, the heterosexuals exit and the homosexuals come in. They, oh no, says the chunks down. That's right, my numbers are falling precipitously. Hang out there, guys. I know you'll be in the background because they always go down at the beginning and they always somehow miraculously pop up, so to speak, pop up when I finish this segment. But hang on tight, guys, because this segment isn't for me, and it might not be for you. This is for my homosexual man, and this is just for the ladies. Says an excited Tits McGee checking in. And I guess I want to thank the people who are filling my inbox. I got more juicy man meat than I care to show you right here on BF Live, but I don't do this for me, and I don't do this for the heterosexual guys. I do this just for the ladies. So here's your first piece of content, ladies. No one else looks out for the ladies like I do here on BF Live. You're welcome. Whoop, let me see. Let me unmute. There you go. Calm down. I just showed the first one. There you go. All right. There you go. Lest anyone think this is Photoshop. This is a legit picture. Me and Chris Abels, the one and only. We do our thing. We hold it down.
Chris fucking Abels?
That's right. You know it. But this segment isn't for me. It's not even for Chris Abels. It's not even for you other heterosexual guys. This is just for the ladies. Content just for my ladies right here on BF Live. I love you and appreciate you being a part of this chat family. So here's just for you. Just for the ladies. Another piece for you on BF Live. Here you go, ladies. Put cooking on his pants. Whoa, wait a minute. And what's he going for?
Hello, Frisco.
All right, there you go. That's enough of that. The cooking on, man. Uh-oh. Justin wants to give his love to a cowboy man all of a sudden. Real excited over here is just a guess. Well, there you go. It's for whoever likes this. It's not for me. It's not for you. It's for the ladies and our homosexual guys or our bisexual people. Whatever floats your boat or finds your lost remote. Right here on BF Live segment. Just for the ladies. Here we go. Ladies having fun. Let's see where they at. Just two joints is laughing. I don't see my Stacey Allen. Space Nerd kind of bugged out. She was busy, so she might be disappointed, or she might have to watch it on the replay because she missed out the segment that wasn't for me and it wasn't for you. It was just for her and just for the ladies. So here's another piece. I'll show you one or two more, and then on to some other fun right here on BF Live, just for the ladies content. I can do that. I can do that. I'm doing that right now. Doing it all by itself. Look. Hey. Then I could do that. Gucci. Oh, hey, boyfriend. Hey, boyfriend. Gucci. All right, enough of that. My pelvic thrust were better. Hey, boyfriend from Justa. Tits McGee says, I need dance lessons. Cha-cha-cha, take off your bra. Delta Airlines ad says 2 joints. Really?
Hello, Frisco.
I don't know about that. All right, let's see. I got one more piece of content I can play, and then we're going to make our way up to having a half hour left in the show. But this content, you know what it is. It's not for me, right? And it's not for you guys. This is just for the ladies that join BF Live, because no other show on YouTube looks out for the ladies like the BF live stream show does right here. So here you go, ladies. Just for you, right here on BF Live. There you go. We have to race this song. right, there you go, folks. Well, look at that. You heterosexual guys have this segment timed out because it felt like by 5 or 6 people, and you got it timed out. You know that I only show maybe 3 or 4 clips, but I have to look out for them, guys, because that wasn't for me and that wasn't for you. I see you filing back in, but you know that wasn't for me and that wasn't for you. That was my Just for the Ladies segment here to show my appreciation to them right here on BF Live.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bring in all the heat. Making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave in every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter so we see more juicy mammy just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, every frame he melts. Ladies gather around, the show's just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
And there you have it, folks. That was just for the ladies. I want to thank Space Nerd and the lovely Stacey Allen for kind of help me produce and keep that that bit going. She made that kind of opener and closure thing that we show. So shout out to Stacey Allen, and thanks for the ladies for kicking me content, because this segment is by and just for the ladies, and that's what we're doing here on BF Live. It is 2:31 on the East Coast. We got a half hour to go. I have some other fun stuff written down here that we can get to in no particular order on BF Live today. Let's see. Jerry Lehane says Tom Dreesen was absolutely one of the best BF shows. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Tom Dreesen. I appreciate you, Jerry Lehane, saying about that. That was a unique opportunity. You know, that guy was, he obviously was dripping of show business, right? For those that didn't see it, Tom Dreesen was the comedian that opened up for 14 years for Frank Sinatra. I had an opportunity to interview him on last Thursday's show. You talking about a guy who's like seen and lived and experienced so much actual show business. Certainly my highest caliber guest I probably ever had here on BF Live. I mean, he was with Frank Sinatra, flying in his private plane. You know, he hung around with Dean Martin and Sammy and all those guys. So thanks, Jerry, for enjoying that interview, and thanks for a lot of the compliments I got on that. That was like a kind of once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do that. I also want to thank the Stream Elements bot for letting me know that Deadpool just tipped me $6.66. 666. Thank you, Deadpool. Thank you for your 1992 earlier, and now you're 666, man. Hope you're having a great day. Tits McGee says, great song. That was produced by Stacey Allen. She kind of put all that together, that entire opener, the song, all the pictures and everything with it. That was a total Stacey Allen creation. Let's see, as long as this one. What is this one? I got another Stacey Allen creation. Let's play this one. Let's have a little. Stacey Allen produced this.
Fuck you, I don't do what you tell me.
BF Live.
I don't do what you tell
Stream
me.
Show.
Fuck you,
188 in the midday.
I don't do what you tell me. Don't do what you tell me. I don't do what you fucking told me.
I love featuring the talented people in our audience. This is our show.
You fucking told me. Don't do. I don't do what you fucking told me. Fuck you, I don't do what you tell me. Don't fucking do what you tell me. Don't do what you told me. I don't do what you fucking told me. Fuck you.
Yeah, see? Well, looky here, the multi-talented Stacey Allen is creeping. I know she's a busy lady. She's busy like producing cool stuff like that, and for the ladies segment and all that stuff. Thank you, Stacey. I know you're kind of busy during the day. I hope you didn't miss your segment, but we just did for the ladies. Ha 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 says 2 joints. Stacey, amazing work says 2 joints. There you go. Blummel's defense lawyer says, I was here for that one. That was great. So there you go. Crazy, fun, talented people. This is your show. This is our show right here. The do says Blummel's defense lawyer. Let's see. Stacey Allen appreciates the love, giving it right back to 2 joints, and thanks you for all the praise and all that. Yeah, man, this is fun. This is what we do, man. So I appreciate Cyke Clyde. I appreciate Stacey Allen. I appreciate Space Nerd. I appreciate Chat Family. Thanks for giving me a place to sit here and gab with you for 3 hours a day and try to come up with some fun to have. So hopefully we're doing just that today. Why don't we do this, folks? I got a couple more things in the hopper we can get to. Why don't we look into, with social media and everything, there's different ways. People are just coming up with all kind of ways of seeing life, and you learn new different stuff. And one of the things that I marvel at is these social media recipes that I see online. You see people, these young kids, and sometimes not even the young kids, they're out there like taking these foods that we like cook like ramen and cook them in certain ways, and they're really finding these unconventional ways and coming up with these like platters and recipes to make. So I see them like on social media all the time. So I figure I got a couple of them here. I would bring them to you. Let me take that down, take that banner down, and let me show you a couple of these social media recipes. Let me know if you would try any of them, or if you have tried them, or if you would eat any of them. But let's check out these social media recipes. Let's see what's cooking on social media. Let's check this one out. This is Mama and Josh. Mama's always cooking up something weird. And looks like Mama is starting out by pouring grape soda into a pie crust. Let's see this social media recipe.
How are you doing this again?
Because I'm going to make this damn thing work this time.
What are you changing?
I'm going to change my flour. The last time I used all-purpose flour, today I'm going to use self-rising.
It's supposed to be like grape soda pie or something. That's vinegar.
Oh.
This is a pie, people.
Ah, you're kidding me.
Mama.
I'm going to bake it a little while longer.
Baking, look at it, it's bubbling.
This is aggravating the piss out of me. It did say not to stir. What if we stir?
Oh.
Look, it's not watering it.
That is a mess.
It almost came out like a pie. I wish it was a better consistency, but it's not bad. It's really not bad.
Mama.
I don't know, folks. What are you doing? Are you eating grape soda pie? I'm not. I don't know, but these social media recipes. Now check this one out. Some of us were parents and we raised some kids. Maybe some of you are still in the middle of this. So maybe you already do this, and this one maybe will come in handy for you. But you got to check out this next thing, social media craze, or like a social media recipe right here. And let me know if you have done this, or you would have done it, or you think it's even something worth doing. This is, well, you see, it's Fruity Pebbles. And they got some ice cream sticks going into it, and they're going to kind of make a handy snack out of this. Let me know what you think, folks. Pour the milk in. So they're basically making cereal ice cream pops, or if you will. Thaw it a little bit. Cutting it up with a gigantic knife. What do we think, folks? Look at that. The milk freezes in the bottom. So you can either eat this yourself, or you send your kids out the door with a ice cream pop. I don't know. Can you lick the milk away before it falls? I don't know. There's the kid. There's the kids eating it. I don't know. Uh-oh. The hubby's like, hell no, inside. Uh-huh. There's ice cream pop. What do you think? Melted marshmallow would have been better instead of milk. Maybe. There you go. So that's another. These young people are trying to come up with these new different ways to take the food. Like, you're normally supposed to just pour some milk in there and eat it. But they went another step further and kind of ice cream sticks, the milk and the whole thing. Kind of a weird kind of stuff you see on social media. Deadful says, Grandma, let's have Thanksgiving at my house this year. Let's see. Looks like a cat's dream, says our friend 2 Joints, checking in with that milk thing. Wow. Yeah, that was weird looking. I don't know if I want to lick that much milk. I don't know. The marshmallow might have been a little better. Maybe it was, but let's see. All right, what's a cat's dream? Let me see. I got a couple more of these crazy recipes for you I can share. Oh, you guys got to check this out. Hey, I wonder if Aku is in the chat, because our friend Aku is a hardworking guy out there. He's always been in the back of his truck having his lunch. He's told us before. He's been barbecuing and doing stuff in the back of his truck. Aku, I hope you get to see this, if not live, but after the fact. Check out this level of contractor food making. This is using a cement mixer to make a giant chocolate chip cookie. Check out this job site cooking, and I hope Aku or anybody that's down with this, check out this. Hope you enjoy it.
Chocolate chip cookie with a cement mixer. First, we had to melt 24 sticks of butter.
24 sticks of butter, okay? This is a job site cook.
I like to use a blowtorch for this. It's way faster than a microwave.
A blowtorch on the side of a giant pot.
Every kitchen should have one. We mixed in 1 full hard hat of sugar and another of brown sugar.
Hard hat measurement. So check this shit out. This is straight up construction site.
Next up, we added 2 dozen eggs. I had no idea if this would work or not, but the cement mixer actually did a really good job. Some vanilla extract I brought from home, salt, baking soda, baking powder, and then 3 bags of flour. Finally, it was time to shovel in the chocolate chips, 5 full scoops in all. Once everything was mixed up, I shoveled out the dough onto our giant 4-foot aluminum pan. Every company
Look at this. So everything's like with shovels. Everything is construction equipment
has
being
that
made.
one employee that's super picky. And we've got one that won't eat chocolate, so we had to make a section without it for him. Next, we popped it into our job site oven that's heated by
Check this out. Because the old brick oven.
charcoal. About 15 minutes later, and this bad boy was ready to eat. It ended up more like a brownie than a cookie. And after demanding a piece without chocolate, the new guy only drank milk. Let me know in the comments, what should we cook next? We attempted to make
Awesome. Look at that, man. I've never seen anything made quite that big on that scale. You see guys like cooking on a grill or cooking on a truck or something like that, but I've never seen like a mixed up cookie and they made their own oven for it. That was neat. So Chunkster says about the cooking, just add garlic to kill the sardines. That's Perry's key to everything, ain't it, Perry?
Shut the fuck up.
Well, you just think adding garlic to stuff is like being a chef. I don't really get it is. Looks like I'm trying this for the mini crow, says Mr. Crow. Oh. Maybe you're talking about that ice cream one, that one from earlier. Maybe was that loud enough? There it is. That's a low sound. Ice cream and Cocoa Puffs was my face, says Jerry Lahane. Raisin Bran and ice cream is healthier, he lets us know. Blummel says, you had me at 24 sticks of butter. Yeah, that's something. This probably one of the coolest things that I have ever seen. Well, there you go. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Let's see. Two Joint says, is this another clip for the lady segment? No, we didn't see no guys and like they all had their clothes on, right? We didn't see no guys like bare chested cooking. Hey ladies, let me stick this in your oven, huh? Let me stick my cookie in your oven, huh? Sounds like a Manscaped cookie, says our friend Jerry Lahane. Are they hiring, says Blummels. The Stream Element spots are all running. Well, let's continue on with some more of these. I'm glad you're having fun with these social media recipes because when I see weird stuff like this, I'm like, that's a social media recipe right here. All right, folks. Now this one, I'm half tempted to try this and half almost freaked out by this, but it's almost kind of brilliant. Let me know what you think about this next social media kind of recipe. This is a suggestion of how you should, we all like warm butter when we have rolls or bread at the table, right, folks? Well, check this out. Would you make a butter candle? A butter candle, folks.
Let's make an edible candle. Start with a few sticks of butter, then melt them down, and using either a cup or a candle mold, add in your wick.
All right, so there you go. Butter candle, folks. Simply melt down the butter and put it in a candle form.
Pour in your butter and refrigerate, and once the candle has set, remove the outer shell.
Check it out. Butter candle. This is either gross or just totally brilliant that I don't get it.
Trim the wick and light it up. Let's make an edible candle. Start with a few.
What do you think, folks? Are you doing the edible candle thing? Are you doing the edible candle thing? Like, would you want? I don't know. Might be an interesting way to deliver, butter at a restaurant because that can be a problem. You never have like another hot, like loose butter when you get some good bread. It can be colder sometimes, but I don't know. Well, I can't believe it's not a butter candle. Good line, Two Joints there. Blummel's defense lawyer is laughing. There you go. I can't believe it's not a butter candle. So there you go on social media recipes. Butter, but I don't know. I mean, are you going to have like the taste of the wick or in it or something? Or are you going to have those wick ashes in your butter? It's kind of weird, kind of different, but that is kind of what you see on social media, man. It's kids and people just taking food and preparing it in unconventional ways, stuff that we traditionally prepared other ways. Let's see what else I got for you. I might have a couple more of them. That's kind of interesting. What are the other two I got left? Oh my goodness. Let me show you these. All right, let's go back to Josh and Mama now, and let's see what Mama's making because some of you might have made this and had this, or maybe not. You let me know. I'll let you know right here. Here's another social media recipe. A butter candle, says Blummel's Defense Lure. Yes, they just took sticks of butter, melted it in a pot or a microwave, poured in a candle mold, put a clean wick in it. I guess a clean wick, but there you go. Matt says, I'll pass. I put my butter in the microwave for 26 minutes. I learned that from Perry.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, that was a little extra time than you needed it to be there, Perry. I don't know, parents. It was a little long. LOL, the John Wick is approved, says our 2 joints. Blummel says, that is brilliant. I'm going to try that. Well, you'll have to let us know. Check when you check in the next time, Blummel's Defense Lawyer. But let's check in with Josh and Mama now, because once again, they're taking something that we've seen before. This involves like ramen and other stuff that's cooked just like soup, but they're going to make something different out of it. This is Mama's going to make some prison chili. Prison chili. Check this out.
I'm making prison chili spread.
Prison chili spread.
Mr. Royce and his wife Catherine sent us over.
Got those in a Ziploc bag.
Got sausage and onions that we're going to dump over in here.
Oh God, that's got a milk bag.
I hope not.
So she put hot sauce. She's making a mix. She's putting all this stuff in a bag.
All right, just a little bit because we're just doing enough for me.
Prison chili mix.
All right.
What in the hell?
Dump it
Oh wow.
right in there.
Ramen seasoning.
I hope this looks right.
What in the hell?
Put mayonnaise on top of this.
What are you doing? What is this barf? This is like barf.
That's really good, Josh.
Really?
Oh shit.
And the way your chips give it that crunch.
I know. I can hear you crunching from back here.
How did you come up with that?
So what are you making?
Oh my God. What is that? I don't even know what the hell that was. Jesus. All right, let's see. So the Chunkster checks in and says, I put a string and a stick of butter for a 3rd grade science fair. That kind of counts. There you go. You were ahead of the game. Why would you make prison food at home, says Dang Lizard. Checking in from Germany. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Well, yeah, that's funny. That's, like I said, it's quirky when you don't have to eat it, right? When you're in prison, it ain't so funny. You want the real food. But I guess this social media craze or whatever, like I said, people, you can go through your scroll and you can see like all these different recipes. I see them a lot myself. I'm not gonna try half of them, but I figured I'd feature some of them here on BF Live. Prison chili on the next Cooking with Perry.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, it would be better than some of the other stuff you made and drowned in it with garlic like the Chunks instead. Just drowned everything with garlic. That's not really being a cook. Let me see. I got another recipe for you I can share with you. Uh-oh. Let's see. Mama's going to make something different. Here's one more Mama and Josh. Mama always making something different. Let's see what Mama's got for you here for this last social media recipe as we start to wind down this episode of BF Live Stream Show.
What are you making?
I'm making a honey bun burger. A state fair.
Honey bun burger. This is where they use the honey bun, sticky buns as the rolls, I believe.
Right.
A honey bun burger.
We at home.
Ooh. You gonna share it with me?
No. I can't afford that.
Yes, you can.
I'm watching my figure.
I told you I was running out. I got the biggest jar I could find.
That's a lot.
Put that Duke mayonnaise on everything. Honey bun. Oh, she's putting all the regular stuff on it.
Wow. Lower my blood sugar.
Wait, that's sweet.
Had to be a mess.
It goes with the hot patty. I like that. Now there's something to drink.
Mama.
I think they call that the 10,000 calorie sticky bun burger right here on BF Live. Doing a little looking at these weird ass social media recipes. Stuff that you kind of just go on your phone and you're looking at what people are taking old food and kind of making it in new, different, unconventional ways. So when I got a pile of them, I like to show you right here on BF Live. Let's see, prison chili on the next Cooking with Perry. We got that one. Let's see. Blummel says she's not telling us where she's getting these ingredients. Yeah, I think she just kind of like watches the recipes and says, "Oh, honey buns, dude." I don't know if there's any recipes out there. I have made something similar when I was in county lockup. Says Blummels. LOL. Let's see. Danglicious says the ramen flavor works like Perry's garlic powder.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, you think that cooking is just putting that garlic on everything. Blummel says you don't think it's good, but if you tasted it, you would love it. Trust me. Sometimes it's actually good to make prison food at home if you were actually in prison. Holy shit, you get nostalgic for prison. Go, man, even though it kind of sucked, I do kind of miss them days of
I'm going to jail!
them jail food. Oh shit. Hello, 10,000 hello, 10,000 calories, my old friend. I've come to sit on the toilet again. Doo-doo. Wow, honey buns are as the bread and a delicious beef burger in between. Yes, please, says our friend Blummel's defense lawyer checking in as we start to wind down this episode of BF Live Stream Show 188, folks. But don't fret, I got something else I want to share with you right now. Let me find where I put it. Right where I put it. I got them right here. I got a couple for you right here. I don't know if I have a tag for it necessarily, but this one, we're going to take you over. We're going to have some music right here. Here's some songs I like to play. So I can find a banner for it. I got too much content here. Too much. So here it is. Let's do some Arnold Sings the Hits. Get to the choppers. We're not going to get to the choppers, folks. We're going to go to Arnold singing the hits today. Arnold is going to sing some songs for you right here on BF Live. Let's take you to the first one that Arnold's going to sing for you. Let's take you away to the song stylings of the one and only Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Sings the Hits right here on BF Live. Take it away, Arnold.
Night the music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd. Maybe it is better this way. We hurt each other with the things we want to say. We could have been so good together. We could have lived this dance forever. But now who's gonna dance with me? Please stay.
Yeah, Arnold Sings the Hits. Right here on BF Live. Careless Whisper, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Sings the Hits right here. Danglicious says, whoa, I heard Joey C also talk nostalgically about prison food. That's something. How about, isn't that? That's something. Tits McGee says, Arnold has a house donkey. I want a house donkey. Come here, house donkey. Don't be stupid, house donkey. That's right, my house donkey listens to me sing. He's going to listen to me sing the next hit. The hit sung by Arnold. Let me unmute it. Let me cue it up for you. Here goes your Arnold Sings the Hits. On BF Live, Arnold Sings the Hits. Take it away, Arnold, with the song stylings of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
My spirit's sleeping somewhere cold.
Come on, BF Live.
You'll find it there.
Arnold Essence. Arnold Lee.
Home. Wake me up inside. I can't wake up. Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from under. Wake me up. Beat my blood to run. I can't wake up before I come and save me from nothing I've become.
Yeah, Arnold Sings the Hits. That's right, Arnold Essence here on BF Live. Arnold Sings the Hits. There's hit number 2 by Arnold Sings the Hits. As we wind down this episode of BF Live, just having fun, playing you some fun Arnold Sings the Hit songs. Blummel's defense lawyer says food is pretty much the only thing you have in there, so it tends to make an impression on you. Well, there you go. Thank you for that insight, Blummel.
I'm going to jail!
I'm not going to jail, but maybe you can just make some of those recipes and you can avoid going to jail. As I got at least one more hit of Arnold Sings the Hits right here on BF Live. I got another one in my hopper. So let's take you out on this one, folks. We'll do one more Arnold Does the Hits. We'll do some plugs and then we'll ease on down the road. I hope you had a fun day here on BF Live Stream Show 188. Here's Arnold Hit with his last song, Arnold Sings the Hits. You're going to like this one, folks. Take it away, Arnold.
Let's go. There's something strange in your neighborhood.
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters! What? It is something weird. It don't look good.
Who you gonna call? Yes, let's go! I ain't afraid of no girls. I ain't afraid of no girls.
I ain't afraid of no girls.
Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
There you go, folks. Who you gonna call? You're gonna call the Ghostbusters, and I hope and trust that you enjoyed Arnold Sings the Hits right here on BF Live Stream Show today. Dante Boogie checks in. How have you been, Mr. Boogie? It's been a minute. Dante Mumford, Boogie checking in on Facebook today. Shout out to getting all the love on Facebook today. From Dante Boogie, from David Bybee, and Brian Clutter. Thanks for people watching the BF Live Stream Show 188 on this Monday, November 18th on Facebook, on my YouTube, and on Rumble today. I'm on Rumble today, folks. I hope you enjoyed yourself today. That was BF, that was Arnold Sings the Hits. That's all I have for you today, folks, for the BF Live Stream Show. It is Monday night, so I will be in the chat tonight. It's a Perry night. Oh, yes, it's Perry's night, and the feeling's right. It's Perry's night. Oh, what a night it's going to be. Hanging out with the chat family. We're going to have a lot of fun doing that. Two Joint says, great show, BF. See you in the PCL. He knows what's up. Phones up in 666 to my friend Matt and everybody that I'm going to see. You know I'm going to see you tonight because we got to see what happened. We have to see if he stayed overnight. We have to see if he snuck in Terry's bedroom. We have to see if he just kind of went home after a disappointing dinner. We're not going to know, folks, unless we tune in tonight at 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock East for PCL, Perry Caravello Live. That's where I'm going to see all of you later on tonight. This is the best show on the internet, hands down. My goodness. What a compliment. I love my chat family, man. I love you guys, crew. I love you, crew. I appreciate and love you so much. Thank you for the compliments. Thanks for saying that I get you through your day. Thanks for saying great show like David Bybee. Matt says, BF Live World Order. Yeah, let's go, man. Who you got to call? I'm going to call Blummel's Defense Lawyer. That's who I'm going to call. I'm going to call the chat family, and I'm going to say, I'm going to see you all tonight. Peace and love. I love and appreciate you all so much. Thanks for the compliments. Thanks for giving me an audience or a crew to a party to hang out with every day, Monday through Friday, and attempt to entertain you for 3 hours. Thank you, Dead Fool, for your multiple super chats. Thanks for all the love from all the chat family. Two Joints for membering up. Donkey Kongington, Dead Fool. I love and appreciate you all so much. Thank you for being a part of this dream and helping me continue keeping this dream come true. But it is 2:56 where I'm at, folks, on the East Coast of the United States. So no other plugs for me for tonight other than I'm going to see you in the Perry Caravello Live chat. I'll probably see, I'll definitely see Two Joints and maybe Donkey Kongington, Dream Man, probably Dead Fool, West 11 Bravo, all of our friends over there. I'm going to have fun doing that tonight. And you'll be able to see me after that every day right here, Monday through Friday. Join me tomorrow, folks. Because you never know what's going to happen right here on BF Live. So for the great chat family, I love and appreciate you all so much. For Dead Fool, for Donkey Kongington, Two Joints, and everybody that membered up or super chat me up, I love and appreciate you all so much. Thank you for helping me be successful at this. I'll see you the next time I see you, though, tonight in the Perry chat, and tomorrow and every day right here from 12 to 3 on BF Live. Peace and love. Have a great rest of your Monday, and I will see you the next time I see you, folks. It's been a great day. Peace and love. Catch you later. Tomorrow, 12 o'clock East, right here, YouTube, BF Live. See ya.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.